I'm stressed.
Okay.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yep. There once was a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket.
Hear me, oh muse.
Hear me, oh muse.
Okay, that's my line.
I know.
Here now the words of tortoise.
And welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yay.
Where the local time is approximately half past. Ah!
Oh, you're far past that time. Okay, so when we last left off, you had slain a minor god. Restored peace to the desert valley.
You forgot about this?
Wait, what?
We forgot about our exploits.
That's fine.
Okay,
Well, that
it's been like a year.
Are you kidding? I'm going to be telling that story in bars for the next 5 years, and I'm never have to buy another on my.
Can't read any of it. Okay, all right.
Mainly because I'm swiping bottles from behind the bar, but whatever.
Right.
Whatever it takes.
Yep.
All right. You've had a couple of days to chill in Wamford.
Watch my statue be erected.
That's what she said. Literally.
So
Thanks
you're,
for being
God,
there
we're
for me,
the
guys.
worst.
so you're expecting your statue to have an
Anytime.
erection.
Oh, God.
Okay. During that time, you make friends with your this monk who has appeared to
This guy's a weirdo.
teach
So
you of the,
when
the truth
you
of the
say
elements.
monk, are we talking like Friar Tuck or Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Damn.
Sorry.
But like calmer a bit.
No. Don't make that character choice for him. Don't let her make that character choice for you.
I felt
Somewhere
like that
down
was
the
the
middle
vibe
is
I was
cherry
getting
on
from what you were
top.
telling me last
Maybe.
night.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
I want you to be Jackie Chan from the animated series.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But no pressure.
That was oddly
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah.
Which
What
episode?
was it?
How about that callback?
Which episode?
All of them.
I'm gonna have to get. I have a videotape called Jackie Chan Martial Arts Mayhem. It is 2 hours
Gold.
of nothing but Jackie Chan action scenes
Fuck yes.
Absolute gold.
set to music.
That sounds amazing.
It is.
Cinematic.
I'm pretty sure we
perfection.
need that for character reasons here.
For research purposes. Right.
Except knowing us, what we actually need is we need the collected 2 hour set to music blooper reels.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a,
yeah,
and let's
yeah,
face it,
yeah.
the soundtrack
Set to the
is
Benny
Jackie
Hill
Chan's.
theme.
Oh god.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Anyway,
Well, given that the actual Jackie Chan blooper reel would include him breaking his own back.
Oh,
Yeah, it would.
They actually put that at the end of most of his videotapes. Is the credits are rolling over all of the stuff that didn't make it into the show because they had all been being carried away in a stretcher.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a couple days to kind of relax. Why don't you introduce yourselves, since people do not know your character?
Hello, everybody.
please don't do an offensive Jackie Chan impression.
No.
Thank you. Jamie, don't make me climb over this table and smack you.
Hi, my name's Balder, and these are my friends Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Ratatouille.
I want to be Ratatouille.
Hi, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Ratatouille.
Thank you.
His name is
Because
Remy.
whatever
rat's
Lola
name is
wants,
Remy.
Lola gets.
Just
Anyway.
sitting there drinking.
Let's fast forward 20 minutes into our character introductions and introduce the first character.
Basically.
Travis has been sitting there pointing at a
Who's
crown.
first?
I'm just making it very obvious who's in charge here.
Who's first? Who are you?
Is this some kind of royalty?
Yes.
Well,
The Duchess of Wamford.
Where you are right now is mine.
Duly noted.
Artemis will break out into song a la the intro to Hercules, the animated movie. Jackie Chan is there.
The muses just come out of nowhere. We've trained. Baldric has trained several soulful women of Wamford to be the muses for our group now.
Introduce
He's
yourself.
also got this thing about
I'm
feet
having too much fun
being
listening to these
involved
introductions.
with
Sorry, I just hit you with this. I'm holding it. I'm like, man, this is good to
What
hit
happened?
things.
Is that like
with.
your wand or something?
Well, she
Yes.
just beat me with it.
No, it's my stay
Artemis
on
is a
tap.
very
It's a
colorful
monk
person,
pacifier.
so
I
just
noticed by
don't
the,
get too
the coat.
close, and
What?
you won't get hit by things possibly. But also, like, don't count anything out, because one time she hit us with a fireball underwater.
Hey,
so there
you
was
know,
That was only once.
that was only once.
We've
It's
all
one
done
time.
things that we
you
regret
know, you
once.
blow
She's-
up your
she's-
friends one time.
She's
and
also
all of a
manifested a
sudden,
unicorn, so
But
I mean,
do they call me Angus the Kirk Builder? Nay, they do not. But you shag one sheep.
yup.
Interesting.
Now, I'd just like to point out as well that we were only underwater once. So, technically...
No, we were underwater more than that.
Speak
I
for
was
yourself.
Oh,
only
you might
thinking-
not have been, yeah.
Speak for yourself. I was underwater a hell of a lot because every time there was water, somebody grabbed me.
That did
Wait.
happen. You're definitely the most grabbable out of all of us. That's the reason.
Oh,
that's why they call him the
Oh.
grabbable baldrick.
grabbed by the baldric.
Grab,
They did
grab by the baldrick.
Okay, we're done. We can go home. That was
Well,
great.
that's all the introductions I need.
Okay, I'm going to move things along.
Yep,
here.
yep, that was good.
Welcome back to Wallingford.
Yeah. Because one thing that you realize from conversation is you are the only two survivors of an event several years ago.
Who and who?
You and him.
JJ. What's your
Oh.
character's name, JJ?
Rava.
Rava.
Yeah.
You're fancy.
boom,
Was this back
rubble,
when you were all
boom, rubble,
royal,
rubble.
infernal tiefling?
I don't know. I guess maybe he'll
Like-
tell us.
Because you were both at
Snowballet,
you were both
what
at the
is-
same monastery when it was
Sorry,
attacked.
Rava, what are you?
Oh,
A
okay.
human
Was he a
monk.
child
Okay.
too?
You should pay attention to your own backstory.
He was not a child. He was still young on his path.
Okay.
Oh, and
Um,
he's a man.
Montage.
Okay.
And he
Noted.
And he has more information about it than you do, because he at least was in training. Because what you learn is that pretty much the monks there sacrificed themselves so that he could escape.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're all special.
It happens.
Behold, the golden child.
And the group that went after
Oh,
you
this is going
were
so
followers of a monk called Sho-chan, who's a studier of the art of the shadow. And is an enemy of the other schools.
Okay.
It was not Sho-chan himself, it was his minions that attacked. But they came with great numbers and came by surprise. You barely escaped. You were fortunate enough to be able to run away because for whatever reason they weren't interested in you, they were interested in the monks. So that's why the two of you escaped. The rest of them basically fought for their temple and died. Okay. So that, a little bit of plot that y'all have to know about.
Cool.
Well, monks are combustible. Got it.
Do I remember him?
You vaguely remember him. You didn't interact with him a lot. He wasn't there that long before the attack. It's one of those things. Kind of, you look at him a second time, and about the third time, you're like, you look familiar, and then you kind of piece it together.
And does he remember me?
And it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
You're a little more memorable.
Yeah, you're a tiefling.
Right.
Are
with
you
the horns.
bald?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Phil Ball.
Just wanted to know.
Isn't it turning into that game where you identify someone?
Is your character bald? Does he have glasses?
Does he look? I just
Does he look like a bitch?
Yes.
Is he
Favorite quote ever.
smaller than a bread box?
I currently have a guess who board that I'm trying to turn into just pictures of all of the people in my friend group so that we can play guess who with each other with our own faces. It's gonna be awesome.
So you have a few days. get to know each other, rest and relax a little bit.
So what's the best way to get home? By boat or by?
Okay. Well, we're gonna get to that.
Or-
Is after a couple of days of resting,
Isn't Wallingford home for us?
No, Waterdeep is home.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
thought
we-
home
we-
was where the giant statue to Druvessa was.
Should be.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we can just like.
By giants, I mean life.
This is the vacation house.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Guys, why do we want a big vacation house in town when we've got this lovely place just outside in that castle? All it needs are tapestries.
tapestries. Don't we have a few of those somewhere?
Yeah, but
What is the time elapsed between last we saw?
you've been in Wamford a couple of days.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the hangover to wear.
I mean, you needed a few days to rest and recover, and
Okay.
restore your hit points and
Yeah.
regrow any spare limbs like starfish?
after a couple of days, you get a message. But pretty much all of you hear a voice in your mind.
Oh God, it's them again.
That you
I'm
recognize.
sorry, the bar you've reached is not available. Please leave a message.
On your computer, do you have a copy of my character sheet? And can you email it to me? Yeah, I know. I didn't know we were coming. That means having to find
You
it.
didn't know.
I knew.
I do. It'll take me a minute.
You live with the DM. How can you not know?
Have you ever lived with a DM? No, I knew I was. I knew I was coming tonight. I didn't know where my character sheet
I
was.
live with myself, so yeah, kind of.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah, you are DM.
Yeah.
He's trying so hard to keep
And
us
how do you live
together.
with yourself?
It's not. Yeah. How do I live?
I don't
with
know why.
this? I don't
well,
know.
thank you.
He shouldn't get frustrated. He should know what to expect.
We are worse than a herd of cats.
Arguably,
With laser
knowing what to
pointers.
expect is why he gets frustrated. I'm sorry, was that my outside voice?
As I was saying,
Yep.
after a few days, you get a message from home as a voice, pops into all of your heads at once. Oddly enough, even you are hearing this.
Even who?
Me,
Oh, you. Oh,
the
okay.
outsider.
And it is Hilda,
Oh.
who's spoken to you before. And she's like, this is Hilda. We are having difficulties. We need you to get to Waterdeep immediately. All the bosses are missing. There's rioting in the streets.
Yeah, because we can make that better. Or at least more efficient.
Right.
We need you to get back there and try to find out what is happening. You need.
Unfortunately.
How are we? Far are we from Waterdeep again?
By foot or by boat, it would be a couple of weeks.
Oh damn.
But she's going to basically say there is a
that's
teleportation circle
Yay!
up there, up in
Right. And what's the place? That place up there.
yeah, the little city.
The little city? Or the big one at the top of the map? I thought was where there was
these.
Well, the-
Yartar was
Yartar,
where.
yeah.
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 We
She
gotta
said
go
you
up
need-
there.
she said, get to Yartar as fast as you can. Hit the teleportation circle and get to Waterdeep.
Okay.
Really?
Yartar
We have
was
to
like 2 or
teleport.
3
I'm not a
days,
fan
right?
of this teleporting.
I don't think I've ever done that before. This
I
should
would
be
like.
interesting.
I prefer my feet firmly
Makes you a little bit
planted.
nauseous, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. I'm
It
always.
makes you tingly.
I'm always afraid that I'm gonna come
No,
back put
Artemis, I
together
think that's
with
something
my
else that you do at the same time.
horns on my
What?
nose.
I
and-
think that's just you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, damn.
How fast do we need to be there?
ASAP?
ASAP, yeah.
like
ASAP.
yesterday.
Like yesterday. Okay. Do we have horsies? We still should.
You kind of realize you have a boat.
Oh yeah! We can take the Lusty Dragon up there.
And Yartar is a straight shot up the river.
It's called the Lusty Dragon. You're gonna board the Lusty Dragon
This is
with
going
us.
to be quite the adventure, isn't it?
I switch hats to my pirate hat with the big feather.
The version of Lilith I have is very much out of date.
Well, it's better than I have anything I have
I like
right
to
now.
think that Artemis's hat is
I might-
reversible.
If I see some of it, I might
She just,
be able
like,
to
So she
remember.
just
punches
punches
it.
it through, and it's a pirate hat on the other side.
Absolutely.
But I think I had 27 hit points or something, I think.
Well, a tricorn,
Well,
really.
we've all
it's just a
rested
hat with
at
the
this point,
the
so.
booties.
I assume
Oh, yeah, I had
that
a lot of hit
Baldric
points.
dresses
I
like
can't
Mr.
remember.
Smee
You had, like,
whenever we're
60s.
on the ship.
You
That's
have a
what
lot
I
of hit
want.
points. So I'm trying to remember your 8th or 9th level.
I think that was 8,
I was 9, so you
I don't know.
should be.
You have a hell of a lot
Yeah,
of
but
hit
she was
points.
lagging behind everyone.
because I
the
was
time
kept
was out.
missing.
Yeah, I think you were like 200 or 300 experience from mine.
Yeah, and it's in that pile of junk on the end of the couch.
Good place for it.
Yeah,
And we'll go hunting when we get home.
hopefully we can find it.
Well, if not, we'll rebuild.
They can make her better, stronger,
Right.
more fiery.
Let's
Fire!
go sailing.
Oh yes, that reminds me. We got this from Rose Quartz.
It's a postcard. Look at the back too.
Aww.
Read it.
Or was the most
Dear
wholesome thing
Allie?
all?
Oh,
Okay.
dear all.
Comma.
Just wanted to drop
She's
you
a
a
paladin.
postcard
She's not a calligrapher.
to wish you blessings on your new adventure. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I'm on assignment in an undisclosed location at the moment.
Eat that.
That, okay?
Where do you think she bought the
The
postcard?
postcard. Right. Hell.
In my absence, please remember to take care of each other. Never go adventuring without a sweater, and remember to get a full 8 hours every night. Of what?
Sleep.
Ah. You need
What
these
else
spells.
would we get 8 hours of every night?
Well,
Professor, do you really want me to answer that?
Mhm. And please
Hashtag
stop
stamina.
and think. If it's not strictly necessary, aww, before setting things on fire. Those quartz.
We did get thrown in jail that one time.
Just
It was not
once.
fun. I know, but it was in direct correlation with setting things on fire.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Didn't we get thrown in jail when we
We set a wagon on fire, and then we got thrown in jail.
Good days, huh?
Okay, well, to be fair, I suspect if we had not set the wagon on fire, we could still have managed to get thrown in jail.
Correct.
Well, when did we get thrown in jail? When we you dimension doored us into the middle of the crowd of bad guys.
That was that. So we set the wagon on fire, then we went down into the thing that was in the basement, and then when we came back out, because that dimension doored us out, they were waiting there for the people who set the wagon on fire. And that's how we got put in jail.
But we got out of jail.
Yeah.
It's character building, Dravessa. Like you've never been
I
in
didn't
jail
like
before.
it. I'm a rogue. I don't get put in jail.
Oh dear.
I'm a bard, I do.
You got me put in
Adam,
jail because you
Do
weren't
we have
sneaky
Wi-Fi
enough.
here?
Yes, we do.
I just didn't kill enough people because if
Is
there's
it
no
the-
witnesses, they can't put us in jail.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a legal theory. You'd be surprised how often that doesn't hold up.
All right. So how many land sharks attack
to
us
do
on
it.
the way up the river?
Oh wait, you know
Right.
what?
Well, maybe I should send it to you as a
No,
present.
you know what it'll do?
Well, from the
Which one
river, it
is
doesn't have to be land sharks, right?
Yeah.
Sharks.
Sharks.
5,
Yeah.
It's too bad we don't have that mermaid with us.
Changing. I just said sharks in a completely different context.
No, I heard and I immediately ignored it.
And Adam started singing Baby Shark.
Do.
God damn it.
Your wish is my command.
Are you
No.
Are you recording now, Tom?
It's
Yeah, we are
effectively my birthday today, and I will not be having Baby Shark.
I
today.
hope you're like
If
just
he's not on the
uploading the recording and
He's
not
on-
transcribing it because
Well, I
this
mean-
would be hysterical.
Wait, this is getting uploaded?
I
Shit.
don't know.
The only thing it's uploading to is my OneDrive.
Oh, that's fine.
Until he figures out
Oh,
wait,
wait,
to put
maybe-
it on the
hold on, there's a
interwebs.
button.
Right,
He hasn't
exactly.
figured out the best way of monetizing it because people
Yeah.
will pay to listen to this.
Yeah.
C 5,
Yeah.
10,
If
2.4.
Critical Role can get 9.1 million, we should be able to at least get lunch.
Hello.
'Cause that's what they're up to now.
Wow.
I mean, I could just go back to the picture
That's
that you showed me,
crazy.
but damn it, I'm.
I know.
Stubborn.
I've only got it to work once.
So,
Oh, hell's bells. Oh, here it is. Okay. I just said hell's bells. Am I my
You
grandmother? Yes.
Did I turn 70 just now?
So,
Age?
Lusty
C.
Dragon.
Yes, okay, so we're getting on the Lusty
We're on
Dragon.
the Lusty Dragon. Riding the Lusty Dragon.
I much prefer that to teleporting, but I guess we're only going as far
We're
as...
going to ride the Lusty Dragon to the teleportation circle and then teleport.
Alright.
9.
Which means I have to leave the Lusty Dragon in Yartar.
Well,
Is there some-
presumably you now have a crew for it.
I would hope so.
It's been long enough.
In fact, you
in.
probably got
Thank
folks
you.
in town who are basically trying to work a deal with you where they
That's
use
weird,
the
I
boat
don't-
while you're not around and split the
Sure.
profits.
Yeah. Split the profits?
At a heavily
Rebecca.
discounted rate.
95.5 is still splitting, right?
Rebecca.
No, you should hold up for at least 10%.
You want to give them... Oh. You want to give them at least some incentive to take care of the boat. You don't want some asshole setting fire to it.
Yeah, that's her job.
Because
Right.
I'm that asshole.
As soon as the statue's done.
Alright. Give them... Give them
That's right,
40
Paul.
and we keep 60. How's that?
I guess.
30, 70?
It's better.
Okay.
All right, you should now have it in Messenger.
An investor?
No, you should now have your character sheet in Messenger.
Oh, in Messenger. Thank you.
It's faster to use Messenger than try to get my email up and running.
Okay. You know, because technology.
Imagine if cell phones ran on dial-up.
Oh my god. We'd never go dead. I have not yet received it. But I guess we'll see it.
Okay, well, it is Messenger, not text. That might be what's going on. You
It
should
might be
have
on
it-
text.
That should be in Messenger. So I sent it through Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Unless my Messenger is doing weird things, which at this
Definitely
point
possible.
is possible.
I can make it up as I go along.
All right, so we're up to Yartar.
Yeah. Okay. You get to Yartar and you're working your pretty much. You dock the boat and you're working your way through up to where the mage is, and you're kind of going through some twisty little routes because Yartar is a very poorly planned town. And at one point, a woman just steps out of shadow. And I don't mean she's like was hiding somewhere and came out. She literally unfolds out of the shadow in front of you.
Teach me how to do that.
Simple. You walk the pattern.
Does
in
she make
amber.
Does she make a cool sound like florp as she does it?
She's
not a
completely
cool-
silent.
Oh damn.
And she holds her hands out. Please, I wish to talk to you only. I am a messenger.
Didn't we just say how, like, some shadow people were who, like,
Mhm.
fucked up your home last night?
I'm standing there looking at her, not necessarily emotionless, but definitely sternly holding on to my my quarterstaff.
I'm not entirely sure that the corner of Hen and Chicken's Way and High Street is a good spot for conversation.
But yet it seems we'll have to do.
Whatever.
Okay.
Bravo.
Yes.
Lilith. I am here on behalf of the Shadow Lord, Shochan.
Alright.
You caused problems for us immediately.
Why did she say Lilith? What, is she talking to me?
Yeah, she's looking. She looks right at you.
No,
How
the
can
other
they-
Lilith.
How does she know who I am?
Everyone
You are
knows
the
how
first one that-
everyone knows how you are, who you are. I've been spending the past 2
This
weeks
is,
making
yeah,
sure of
that's
that.
a good point.
Ah.
I said,
Okay.
My first message is to you. Shochan wishes to express his regrets for the unfortunate path his actions caused in your life. You were never his target. You simply were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So do I know what she's talking about?
This is the guy who killed people who
So
were
I know
raping.
who killed them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that we established that earlier.
Okay. When I was, yeah, okay. So, yes, okay, so he wants to express his regret for ruining my life.
Pretty much.
All right.
That's
But it's nothing personal. He wasn't intending to hurt you. You're just collateral damage.
You just happened to be there when he was attacking those guys.
Okay, and he just happens to be Tinder. Okay, and I don't mean the dating app.
Turns to you, Rava. My master's message to you is simple. Do not come to Waterdeep. Walk away.
At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and use my elemental attunement to just kind of make some little like lightning and thunderstorming happening around my quarterstaff, and just reply with, "Your master has no control over my destiny. I am the one that controls my destiny, and I will do as I please."
My master anticipated that was how you would answer. And he sends you this response. That which swats one fly will swat many.
Everybody foos, everybody not shoes.
Ooh, dueling fortune cookies. I know one. I know one. Man who put foot in mouth, get athlete's tongue.
So is he trying to say
In
that
bed.
he could swat Rava or swat all of us?
Basically.
If Rava's a
She just kind of looks at you. I have delivered my message. I will return to let my master know of your answer.
Peace.
Rava. Lilith Cassera,
Sarah?
I bid you good day. And she
Before
takes
you
one
go,
step
Wait, what the hell?
backwards
When did I
and
get
just
last
falls
name?
to the shadow and is gone.
What's this
What?
Sarah shit?
What?
Look at you not knowing your own name.
Oh, is that my name?
Damn it, you
When did we establish that?
fucking royalty
About 30
bullshit.
seconds ago.
You didn't know you had. You haven't known what your last name
I'm like
was.
Cher and Madonna. I don't need this Cassera crap. Anyway,
Why does
all
that
right.
sound really familiar?
Yeah, like Cher, Madonna, Twiggy, Hitler. Just only one name required at
Right?
a time.
Why does that sound really familiar?
What's that, Cassera?
Yes. What am I thinking of?
Her driver's license?
Tricera?
Did it have anything?
Like Anne Tricera from...
No.
Yeah, from Scale.
Does it?
Well, whatever
Have
the
anything
will
to
be,
do
I'm
with
sure
that?
you'll figure it out.
Does it
Yeah.
have anything to do with that guy who called me cousin?
Probably.
Did he
The
tell
one
us
that
his
said he
name?
goldfish.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
I just, it's the thing. I'll show you later because I don't want to interrupt this
So-
party.
She literally, silently, she literally takes one step backwards and just becomes shadow and is gone.
That is a cool trick.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I like-
A cool trick used by heretics and liars.
Oh, I forgot about
So I
Hadron,
can
the
learn.
Large
Yes.
Collider.
What's that?
I forgot about Hadron, the Large Collider. I'm just looking at my notes.
Okay, Ron.
When you say heretics and liars, do you mean you have to be both of those things to learn it, or just one
The
of them?
Venn diagram is a circle.
That's okay. I can pull both of them.
Ah, I'm asking for a friend.
Hi.
I feel that your antics are cheeky and fun. Their antics are not.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's all cheeky and fun until total party.
Right.
Oh, Lord Farquaad. I forgot about all these people.
How could you forget about Hadron the Large Collider?
I don't know. I just remembered him when I looked at my notes.
It's a sign of old age.
This is like Nixon looking up the hit list,
She
isn't it?
didn't hear you.
No, not at all.
What? What'd you say?
JJ just called you old.
That's also a sign of old age.
No,
That
that's
mean-
a year.
What,
What
was
do you know?
that?
22?
Oh my god, where
23?
did that come from? Thank you.
No.
All right. now,
Older.
Before we leave
25?
Yartar,
Wait, you're turning
did we
26?
have any outstanding orders with that magic shop?
No.
Garfield the Deals Warlock or whatever.
Garfield, the Garfield.
No one gets that but us, and that's fine. I'm fine with
Okay.
that. No one understands how funny that
no,
just
we
was.
did not have outstanding pickups
It's me.
that I have listed here. Hold on, let me make sure.
Anyone want to like drop by his thing and see if he's got a potion of beating the shit out of folks who can melt into shadows?
That could be it. See what the guy's got. You never know.
Might not be a bad idea.
Oh, we did have one thing, but it was for Marisol, so it doesn't matter. It was that +1 sword she wanted.
I'll try and get
Well, yeah, but we should at least get her deposit back if we're not going to be picking it up.
I think that was a commission for that guy. For you. Yeah.
Oh no, it's this part. No, I was just looking for an audio
No,
clip so
not
everyone
that
could
part in
hear
particular.
how he sounds.
Garfield? Yeah, you gotta find a Garfield part. There's gotta be just a clip of Garfield. That's Garfield. Yeah. It's pretty close. We did pretty good.
I gotta figure out a character.
Let's
to use
make a
that
deal!
voice.
Let's make a deal!
That would hurt halfway through the night, but that would be incredible.
Yeah, that'd be like me trying to do Andy Serkis's Golem for longer than
Yeah.
40 seconds.
Well, Garfield is an occasional character.
Yeah, Garfield only shows up like once every 6 or 7 episodes
Yeah,
for
but I
like
kinda wanna
10
do
minutes.
A fun character.
What is
like
that from?
That's from Adventure Zone. I mean, you could be Taco. He's essentially the same voice. My one character in the game that I DM does Taco's voice the entire time. It's pretty
Amazing.
great.
I had a character that did the Swedish Chef, and I could actually keep that up for hours.
It's driving me crazy that I can't remember where I know this name
You
from.
could.
But
He had a fairy girlfriend too. What happened?
I probably just didn't write it down. I always write down everything except for the thing I need to remember.
a fairy girlfriend? Does Baldric have a fairy girlfriend?
No.
Oh.
got fairy boyfriend.
Does he have a fairy boyfriend? Let's not be heteronormative here.
You're right.
I'm not into twicelings.
Does he have a...
Yeah, I think there's something deeper.
I don't
in
know.
the
I
tapestry.
run out of words to use.
Well, I'm sorry, you said he had a fairy girlfriend too, so I thought,
Falco.
oh, Falco.
Falco, it's a fairy girlfriend. A partially
Are
fairy
you stopping at the
girlfriend.
magic shop on the way out? Or?
Oh, what the heck?
If you want to see what he has.
Yeah, it won't take long for you to tell us he doesn't have anything.
Right.
He does have some stuff in stock.
Also, quick question too. The immovable rod. Who would I have to schmooze to potentially reclaim that?
Who has it?
The wand.
You have it.
The wand of
Your other
magic
you.
missile can go to a new owner, but the immovable rod, I have plans.
Is that
50
the
feet,
boomstick?
50 feet of hemp rope.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Which
Somebody
one's
else
the
has
boomstick?
it.
I think you have it. I think you have that.
I gave it back though. I gave that and the boomstick back.
Well,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
probably in our bag of holding.
I think that's where they both went. Mm-hmm. And they were.
I don't have it
TBD.
written down, so I think somebody else took it and wrote it on their sheet, but you can have it back.
Yeah, why not?
Just everyone check their sheets and make sure they don't have it written down.
Yeah, boomstick is. I don't know who would. Yeah, whoever feels best useful. Oh god, actually, that would be a good idea to give you the boomstick. So you have the wand of magic missiles now.
Oh, it's just magic missile?
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. I can do that. But I'll...
Yeah, but you can.
I can do it
cast
for free, basically.
Yeah,
Alright.
just don't cast the 7th charge.
Does
I can
anyone?
d-
Does
I have a
anyone
wand
not
too
have the
that I've
ability to
managed
ca-
never
to do
I have
magical
2
damage?
wands.
No, actually,
Does anyone
three.
here not have the ability to do magical damage? Because if you already have magic missile, it might be a good idea to give it to someone who can't do magical damage.
I think.
I think we can all do
I
it
think
now.
everyone can
Okay,
do
we're fine then.
magical damage now.
Yeah, it looks like everyone can use it.
The only reason you
It's
can is
not-
because your unarmored strike does it,
Yeah.
and then you can do a couple of your
I have my
key points,
my
but that's it.
You tried so hard to open that up.
Fuck you.
I'm annoyed because I can't
It's just Alright. Immovable rod. Welcome back.
Hello, Roddy. Rodman. Dennis Rodman. That's the movable
Don't
rod's
ruin
name.
this.
Immovable Roddy Piper.
Wait, who had Steve, by the way?
She's always had Steve.
I have Steve.
You have
Who's
Steve?
Steve
Steve?
is mine.
Who's
I just
Steve?
lent him
The-
out
The
the,
light.
the orb. The
Oh,
light
that's
orb.
right.
Where's the top hat?
You
Not
get-
to be confused with Steven.
Immovable
You get to the
Roddy
shop. Okay, here.
The fish.
Here is the list of what he currently has available. Oils, one vial oil of slipperiness.
So he's a vial of lube is what he has. That's what it is.
Me, the next time I'm getting down with someone, I'll be
Oil
like,
of
wait, I must
slipperiness."
fetch my oil of
Tom's
slipperiness.
plan for the night. Us.
He said oil of slipperiness. What were we gonna do?
Hey, we
Not
got a
scream
monk with us.
lube because we were
We're
gonna scream.
children.
It's lit. Come on.
It's lube.
We have a monk with us. How much trouble could we get in?
Oh
Nope.
my god.
To...
Ask Rose
All right,
Well,
what
I
else
don't
do
know
we
what
have?
you
All
were
right, what else
expecting.
does he have?
What else do we have?
One potion of fire breath,
We already have one of those.
a sentinel shield,
What's that?
uh, pull it up here. While holding the shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. The shield is emblazoned with the symbol of an eye. It does not, however, have a +1 advantage. So it does. So the shield you have the shield you have does more for your armor class.
Okay,
Don't worry about it then.
because I was thinking about it, but
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I can't use it because otherwise I'd love it.
He has a spell scroll with prestidigitation on it. He has a trident of fish command.
Look, I'm Aquaman.
Can I transfer that to another campaign?
Yeah.
you mean another game altogether?
Another game? Yeah, a completely different game.
Somebody. Yeah, but the problem is if someone gets it away from you, who knows what they can make you do.
Oh shit, you're right. This is not good.
And a wand of magic detection.
Maybe, do we get somebody have magic detection?
Slorp. Nope.
Well,
Oh,
we don't. Who has detect magic? Anyone have detect magic? I
Yeah.
thought that. Wow, I forget everyone's character's name. Horthveer. I thought Horthveer had it.
First of all, now that we're restarting this campaign, I would like to file a motion for us to all say his name correctly, and it's pronounced
Horthvar.
Bar.
Horthvar. Okay, I'm sorry.
Var.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No one told me.
I mean, he did say it, but that's fine.
She couldn't even remember it today. Leave her
Yeah,
alone.
I got really close for not being
pronounce it
remembered.
with halfling
I
accent.
would have said it first there too.
Oh, it's a halfling accent. Okay.
Right.
You expect me to use a dwarven accent like he does?
Yeah.
I think we're.
Yeah, wand of magic detection has 3 charges. You use it to cast detect magic, 1 charge.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Well, does Artemis want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
How much is it?
500.
How often have we wanted to check magic?
All fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to break it in half so we've got 6 charges instead of 3.
All right. You
I
can
don't
have
think it works that way.
You can have it.
Cool, I'll add it to my wand holster. I now have 4 wands.
Do you have to attune
Keep
to
them
those?
coming. Keep them coming.
No.
Quick
That's
draw.
got to
wand.
add your stealth roll at some stage.
My wand. What do they call it? Bandolier. I have a bandolier with wands. Yeah, it is pretty
A
cool. Thank you.
wandelier.
A wandelier. Thank you. Damn it! I can't believe I didn't do that first.
I dated her for a while.
Shit, that's good.
Wandelier.
You could
Fish
put
called
them in a.
Wandelier.
You could put it in a candelabra and call it a wandelabra.
Not as cool. So you tried.
No, that's
You'll
good.
get there.
No,
You'll
I
get
liked
there.
it. I liked it.
Thank you.
What's your name again?
Rava.
Rava. Thank you. We need to all be wearing "Hello, my name is" stickers right now.
Okay, no problem.
Oh God. Baldric, no.
Okay, well,
I'm not wearing one. You should all know my name.
Who are you?
Why don't you go ask your girlfriend? Oh wait,
Sorry, I
where'd
couldn't
she
see
go?
you
Is
over
Orna
all of
still
my
with
walls.
us?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, is Orna still? Yeah, Orna's still here.
Yeah, I put her sheet out. So, okay.
Hello, my name is illegible. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I can't
Valid.
see it, so.
That's the point.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
You're illegible? I'm pretty sure your parents knew each other.
We are the worst.
Yep.
That is a damn lie. They were married 3 weeks before I was born. Anyways.
I'm not feeling great about this. I can't figure out why I know that last name that you had.
Kasara? Is
Yeah.
that it? Kasara?
Why do I know that?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Do you know why?
What?
Do you know why?
No, I was
Kasara-
just noting that I did indeed have detect magic in
Oh.
the list of shit what I know.
Is it a cantrip or is it a real spell?
It's a real spell.
Well, not cool. I like it much better as a cantrip.
All right.
It's a level 1.
And the shop's pretty much around the corner from the mage tower of the city, where they have the teleport circle. So you're able to get there without further issue. There is going to be a 200 gold piece fee.
You don't need to charge us 200 gold pieces.
Yeah, I do. I get fired.
For what? Oh, for the teleportation? Well, that's 200 for all of us, right?
Yeah, 200 for the spouse.
Yeah, but I'm haggling reflexively.
Yeah, unfortunately, the person you're haggling with has no ability to alter the fees.
Can't do that, mate. No, mate.
Normally, and you'd actually know normally that it is more expensive. So you're pretty sure someone called ahead.
It was me.
Garfield, the deals.
I assume you procure from the budget.
Yes.
Okay.
We have it, right? We have a bunch of
Oh, we got a
little.
lot of money.
Right.
Well, technically, Dravessa has
I
a
can
budget.
I can
We
scrounge
just-
it up for you. It's okay. I mean,
We are money adjacent.
She can take it off her finger.
Yeah.
But why should you want to do that?
And
no, we're good on money. You just don't know how good we are on money because I'm not going to tell you.
he casts the spell. The gateway opens. You run through because you only get a few seconds. And you're standing in basically another chamber that looks rather similar, with a big pattern on the floor and a different couple of wizards.
Parrot?
The smell. The
What's that?
smells.
A parrot on the floor?
Pattern.
Oh, a pattern on the floor. I thought you said a parrot. I'm like, what
Yep.
are you
Bereft
referring
of life is no more. Is an ex-pattern.
Where are we in Waterdeep now?
Yeah. One of them says, okay, welcome to Waterdeep. I need your names and your business.
We have to go through customs.
We are. What is our name again, our group?
I have to claim all of
Artemis.
this money that I have.
It's a group. What are we? I forget.
Artemis.
Fellowship of the Bling.
Oh, that's
Fellowship
right.
of the Bling.
Wait.
We are the Fellowship of the Bling, and we are here to save the day.
I'm embarrassed
With
hearing
freaking
someone else say that out
Ghostbusters
loud.
in the head.
And this is when Rava leaves.
Baldric, tell them who we are.
Rob was just standing there in quiet contemplation.
Fine, don't worry about it.
Beholding
to
our
Trying not to
human-
Do I have to
violently
claim
be
all of
sick.
my money and fruit
beholding our
to come through
humility
here?
to safe distance.
They're like, no.
Cool, that's fine then.
What is this?
I thought maybe this was customs and I had to tell them how much money and fruit I was bringing into the city.
Don't talk about Baldric like that.
Oh, I just assumed it was Roman's land.
Okay.
All right. So are they buying where the company of the Bling, the Fellowship of the Bling?
Kind of like, haven't heard of you.
You will.
We're
You will.
And it might be attached to a couple of
We
flaming,
are
smoking craters.
associated with the heroes of Ravencroft
Yeah,
or something.
Ravendor.
Ravendor. Yes, we are.
You see, you've heard of them.
Yeah. And pretty much as soon as you say that, they're like, hang on a second. He like sends the other guy out of the room. He's like, go check the file. A few moments later, the guy comes back carrying a file.
Oh God, I hope
Yeah.
there's nothing
Wait, a
bad in
file, an FILE or a PHIAL?
FILE.
Okay.
Which means they've probably been logging all the damage.
That's a
we've
legit
done
question.
Okay.
That's a reasonable question.
As we don't so much march as maraud.
there. Okay, so what happens?
Okay.
And do I have to set fire to his said
No,
file?
shh.
I'll let you know when it's time to set fire to things.
He opens it. He opens it up. He's like, okay. What do you name Baldric?
That would be me, yes.
Hands you a piece of paper.
Is it?
Um,
Do I need my lawyer?
I don't know.
Might need your ID.
I'll look at it.
It is a license to carry arms within the limits of the city of Waterdeep.
Are you the sheriff?
You got one of those in there for a Dravessa?
Sheriff.
Thank you.
And then he stops for a second. He's like, wait a minute. Pulls out another piece of paper. You know, kind of looks at it funny. He says, okay, apparently someone in the watch needs to talk to you about a murder.
Gruvessa? Need to talk to Gruvessa about a murder?
Wow.
You know,
I didn't do it.
Get a good price for it.
I'm not in the watch.
Okay.
He said, but you need to talk. He says, yeah, they need you to report over at the South Tower as soon as possible.
All right. Just me or everybody?
Just your name's on
Oh,
it.
cool. All right. That's fine.
So you're the one who got the warrant.
So this is Artemis
What's up?
hands you.
Your license?
License to chill.
Sweet.
That would be that magnificent ice storm.
Hey, rock hard ice.
Fourth beer or bar.
Var.
Hi.
Court Var.
So, Sheriff, why don't we loosen out politics?
He also kind of looks at you and he says, okay, and that's everything I have in here for that.
Hey, if I can't take my weapons in, that means all I have is fire.
Their fault.
Oh, and this one's with us now, I guess, until he does something stupid.
All I
Okay, well-
have is a walking staff.
So loud.
Okay, you two are gonna need to check in at the Office of Armaments. If you're members of or apprentices to the Heroes of Ravendor, they'll have it on record. They can issue you the license.
Oh my god, we have,
Oh,
to,
wait,
go to, we have to go to
what?
prop
We're
check?
the ones who
Really?
came
That's
from
what we have
that
to do right now?
from that monastery. We're the
Yeah.
Gotta go to prop check, get your orange tape to put on your weapons now.
Oh, and he kind of looks over. He kind of looks at you and looks at the pig.
Hell yeah.
He says,
He's covered under the weapons license.
He's not a
He's a
weapon,
plus
he's
one.
transportation.
You can use him as a defense animal. That's not a problem. The problem is you have to have a license to fly in Waterdeep.
He's an emotional support pig.
Yeah.
When things get too sketchy, he emotionally has to fly Baldric out
So
of
you're
here.
going to need to check in at the Office of Aeronautics.
Oh god. Look at all these
Get that
errands we have to
paperwork
run.
taken care
Man,
of.
what is this freaking...
Did you say
bureau-
aeronautics?
There wasn't that much bureaucracy when we were here before, was there?
Actually, there probably was. I just never paid attention to it then either.
To be fair, we were level 1 when we left here. We probably could have been beaten by one of the children running down the road if anything happened.
Hey,
Hey, I
Lily.
was one of the children.
Hey, Lily, don't forget paper burns easily.
This is true.
Yeah, he said, now, you do have a 2-hour grace period to get to whatever offices you need to get to take care of these issues. After 2 hours, then the law applies against you.
So
All right.
we have to go to get to the armament, right?
Yep.
Oh, no problem. Street of the Seven Candles, half past Seder Square. Take a soft left, and then you kind of follow the aqueduct down, being very careful not to step in the sewer of unviolable filth.
So
And
you-
you're
Where are
right
we,
there
in
at the back
Pittsburgh? Come on.
So the two of you need to get your licensing. You need to check in with the
Yeah.
guard captain in the South Tower, and you need and you need to get a license for your pig.
Well, why
And
don't we?
I've got a
Why don't
two-hour-
we
and
do
I've-
teams of 2? You
And
guys
I've got
go
a
get your
2-hour
things.
grace period, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can fly there for the next 2 hours, is what
Yes,
you're
you
saying? So why don't you guys go get your thing, you go with him to get the license, I'll take Artemis to go solve and play Clue or something. And that way we can get everything done in a timely fashion.
All
Sound
right.
good?
Because Baltic and I could never get into any kind of trouble.
That's a good point, maybe.
No,
Let it go. It's
Who-
fine.
I like this idea. Who runs Bartertown?
I'm gonna go solve the murder.
Well. So who got killed?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't
All
know.
right,
Does the
so
note tell me or does it just say I need to go?
Literally, the note, it just says,
Report to
Yeah.
South
Yeah.
Tower,
Yeah.
somebody's been murdered.
Yeah.
Well,
Person,
someone thought
it basically says, person of interest needs to be questioned.
well, this is just a bad.
Oh,
fortune
so
cookie.
I'm being interrogated.
You know, the last time I used my dice.
Yeah.
You thought they wanted you to solve the
Yeah,
murder.
I thought they wanted me to help.
You're.
All right, all right.
Dye
right.
my hair to match my dice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I have one.
I
have
thought
one
they were
color
like,
scheme.
oh yeah, she can do everything. She'll help us solve this murder, but I guess I'm a person of interest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you're a suspect?
Apparently.
What did you?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out.
So, are the 3 teams going their separate ways?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Where
Yep.
did we kill the guy with the line? Was that in Waterdeep or was that in
No,
Walford?
that was here,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay, then it can't be that.
That
much.
was that place where there were the 2 inns that were across the street from each other.
So then it can't be that murder.
No, that's way
Who else
away.
did we kill recently?
I don't know.
Okay.
Physics be damned.
Okay. So we will start off with Team Druvessa. So you head out making your way towards the South Tower.
You
You're
should give
equating
Artemis
yourself,
all the money so she can
equating
bail you
yourself to
out.
Waterdeep. About halfway there, you're kind of walking through a fairly large open area, and all of a sudden, a griffin and rider come down right in front of you.
Peter? Lois?
Mom,
McElroy, of course.
Almost as soon as that happens, you hear a noise behind you, and you realize the second one has landed behind you.
Remember Joffrey?
Wait, I thought we killed him.
That's the point! That's the murder!
Oh.
At that point,
I deny everything.
a third one
Apart
comes
from-
hovering above you. And
It
is
was
the
in
lar-
self-defense.
It's the largest griffin you have ever
You
seen.
do not say we
He's
just killed him
compensating.
and it was in self-defense.
That
not
is true.
going to
Walter
say
has a
that.
point.
And if we did
And
it,
then see a man on there, full plate now, with the symbol of the city guard.
It wasn't me. What's that Shaggy song? It
And
wasn't me.
he kind of
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
hovers down and says, "You are Druvessa.
Yep, that's me.
I need you to come with me."
Okay.
Uh,
Am I
I'm not-
being detained?
You're
Can
being
we-
questioned.
Am I
For?
Can
Can I
we
know
know
what I'm being
why?
questioned for?
Says, "There is suspicion you may have been involved with the murder. That is all the information I have."
Okay.
I'm gonna go with
This
you.
is gonna be a waste of your time, but all right, we'll go.
Yeah. So, that one's coming. That one's coming with you.
Yep.
That one has a name.
So,
This is Artemis. She's my right-hand lady.
okay.
And dangerous sorceress.
Like, okay. Well, then your right-hand lady can ride with him. You'll fly with me.
Start writing in a head
Okay.
and say Die Hard.
Like, and pretty much you just like you go over to Grove. He just reaches down, picks you, and just picks you
Whoa,
up. and puts you
whoa!
on.
I did not tell you you could touch me.
He didn't ask.
You didn't ask.
Oh fuck me! I don't have my
Yeah.
spell
Yeah.
cards.
He
Oh
pretty
well.
pulls you on there.
Consent!
the-
Consent!
They're in my
It's
card.
important.
They
yeah,
fell out of my
yeah,
folder.
snaps the bridle and it takes off.
This would be cool if I wasn't getting questioned for a murder.
Right.
So I
The
don't
other-
know what.
Except you don't like heights, remember?
No,
The other-
Kiva doesn't like heights.
Okay. And the other guard, he's not quite as abrupt with you, nor is he quite as capable of pulling you on a beast the way the boss did. But he's like, we need to move now.
Wait, am I on the back of a griffin with a really buff dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look
I
at
have a plus 10 deception. I can get myself the fuck out of this.
Yeah, actually, of the 2 people that should be on this,
It's
should
definitely
be
us.
Because I have a plus. Yeah, I have a plus 7 deception.
Amateur.
Huh? I know. Sorry.
Wait, should have took Baldric, but he needs to get his big permit.
This is a big permit.
Listen,
And-
as soon as I level
yeah,
up, it'll be better.
and they are going faster
Oh,
than you
God.
thought. You are pretty much hanging on.
I was hanging on anyway.
And Devero is not much of a conversationalist.
Devero.
That name's familiar.
Is
Did he
it?
say his name?
No,
Yeah.
it's written,
I mean, yeah,
it's
you know,
written on his.
yeah.
His armor's engraved.
He has a
Yeah.
tattoo with his own name on it.
His Griffin license is hanging from the rearview mirror.
Oh, right.
Did he tell me his name? Do we know this guy?
Yeah, he's like
really funny,
as pulling up. He's like by
Every
the,
once in a while.
By the way, I'm Knight Captain Devero.
Knight Captain Devero.
Edgelord over here.
And you're flying, and you basically you see sort of the guard tower, the main little keep where the guard is, and he goes right by it and keeps flying.
Where are we going?
And says, "You'll know when we get there."
Okay, normally this is good when I'm on like a date or something, but right now I'd really like to know where you're taking me.
And he pretty much doesn't answer it. He just keeps.
Great,
Yeah.
perfect, that's awesome.
And you pretty much fly into the mansion district.
Am I following?
Yeah.
You're there.
Yeah, they're right behind him.
Okay. I didn't know if we were
Yeah.
still going to the same place.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about when they put us
I
on
didn't
different
want us to-
griffins,
yeah.
but I think we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much it's the boss and the 2 wingmen.
Okay.
They stick right with him.
These should be good guys, they just think that I'm a bad guy.
I mean, surely they don't really care about Joffrey.
We'll find out.
Okay. And
Maybe they're going to give you an award, a medal.
We'll find out.
they pretty much fly you in to one of the largest of the mansions, and they land on the roof. And he jumps off. He's like, "Come with me."
You gonna help me down, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't quite as graceful as I wanted it to be, but thank you.
And he basically leads and expects you to follow.
Wow, this is going to go over big.
Okay.
Just another date with
And
the
then
night
the other two land, and they help you off the griffin. And they're pretty much leading you along the same way. They don't seem to be quite as urgent about it.
Okay.
Is he like pulling me along, or am I by my like he's letting me walk by
He's
myself?
letting you walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I catch up with her?
Yeah, I mean, they get up.
Hey, bro. I'm sorry dragging you into this. We'll be okay. Don't worry about it. I still have my cloak, remember?
And I have 4 wands.
You
In your
do.
wandelier.
You do.
And you pretty much get up, leads you into the building, leads you up to this gorgeous, ornate door, gold trim all the way around.
I'm feeling it. This is gonna be
Can
my
I
house.
fit the door
Pure
in
mahogany.
my bag?
No.
Don't steal from them.
And DeBerry says, "Okay, you are going in there. You can wait outside.
How about we both go in there?
How about you wait outside?"
I'm thinking they're probably gonna question us separately so that they can verify our answers together.
Do you have a telepathic thingy that you can like?
You can reply to this message. You don't watch Critical Role.
No, I don't.
If only you had
Um, No. It'll be okay.
Okay. And he basically leads you in, and this almost a hall, gorgeously decked out. You're just everywhere you look. There's something that if you could carry it out of here would be worth a lot of money.
And of course, your best is
Yeah.
She's trying to figure out how to get it out of there.
And he basically
I'm trying to
brings
figure
you
out how to
over,
get myself in here. This is in my house.
brings you over to a table, sits you to sit here. You'll be attended momentarily. And he snaps, snaps on his heels and walks out of the room.
Does he have a nice butt while I'm watching him walk
Well,
out?
it's all armor.
Damn it!
Few moments later, a door at the other end of the hall opens.
Okay.
3 figures walk in. Leading the group is a woman. You'd guess probably late 40s, early 50s. Beautiful gown. Little platinum crown around her head. Decked in emeralds and diamonds.
We're twinsies. We're twinsies. I have 2 though.
And, yeah.
Yeah, the difference is her jewels are real.
Mine are real too.
And then 2 men in plate now with her. And she comes walking up. You look at her and give me an insight check.
Is she human? Is she elf?
She's human.
Is she... I don't believe I have anything to add to it, but I'm just gonna double check. No, it's just gonna be a 13.
Okay. She looks like she's working very hard to not lose her temper.
Same.
And she
Fan.
walks up, and she pretty much walks up and just glares at you.
Oh.
Pulls out a piece of paper and says, "Explain this to me."
Do you have a something that I can spare?
You could burn it.
Like your wit?
What do you want me to explain to you about it? It never happened.
That was the last letter I received from my son.
I can tell you what probably happened to your son because he got himself into a very dangerous situation with some very dangerous people. I decided to turn down any offer he was trying to give me as I did not want to become involved with the same. I think he found himself on the wrong side, and I am sorry for your loss.
What kind of danger was he in?
He decided to serve a very evil priestess that was trying to take over. And I did not want to become involved, so I do not know his fate with her.
Okay, give me a deception check.
Okay.
Is that really deception if she's telling the truth?
She's not telling the truth.
Now I do know his fate.
No.
That was bad. 15.
And you have plus 10?
Yeah, I got a 5.
Wow.
Plus 10.
She says, "She's a child. I have dealt with the most despicable diplomats of the whole world. I don't think you're going to lie to me."
What I mean is that I don't think he
He's
was still
beautiful.
your son. I don't know the fate of who you remember as your son. By the time I found him, he was already caught up in this whirlwind of evil power trip and probably brainwashed by this woman. There was no one that could have pulled it out of it. Not me, not you, not anyone.
So what do you know of the group he was with then?
I know that they were trying to rewrite the power of the world. They were trying to bring some sort of higher power in by summoning this eye. I'm not sure of the exact details. We just wanted to make sure that it did not happen.
And how did he die?
It's unfortunately collateral damage of one of the battles of us trying to stop these evil priestess and priests that were heading these elemental monk temples. It very well could have been any of us.
Yet it wasn't, was it?
We got very lucky. Several of us went down in the fight. We just were able to get back up again.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm kind of busy, so I don't have time to
So,
play DJ for this.
so where is his body?
I couldn't tell you. I know where I last saw it. I don't know what became of it after the fact. I know there are still a few cultists here and there that hold no power without their leaders that could have retrieved it.
What cult? Tell me more of this cult.
There were 4 elements. They all were led by separate leaders that were deceiving each other, trying to create alliances and take the others out and become the most powerful. And I think that the letter that you gave me was his attempt at trying to get his group to have the edge. He was with the air priestess when we found him.
Where did you find these air folk?
Every group had their own temple. I can show her the map that shows where the air temple was.
Did the place have a name?
I believe the air was the spire.
When you say that, you can that like registered with her. So you're saying that the folks in the spire were part of an evil cult bent on destruction.
Correct.
And my son was one of their leaders.
He was serving one of their leaders. I would say he was her right-hand man type person. By the time we ever met him, he was already caught up with her. He was pretending to serve another and going back to her behind his back. That was Hadron, the Large Collider, if I remember correctly. And
I don't know how you're remembering.
I'm attempting
Any
really
of this.
hard to remember
You're
a lot
saying
of
these
this.
things, I'm like, what?
I know. Yeah, he was serving another guy that was
He picked
trying
the
to
right
help
person
us
for-
find the
Yeah.
evil weapons
Isn't
to
there
close
26
these
candles
portals
on
that the
27
cultists
when to grow.
opened.
A blowtorch?
He painted himself to be on our side, and we found out later that he was
Kickstand.
being a double agent for one of the
Yes,
evil
it is.
priestesses.
Because I'm serious about fighting shit.
At first, we did work with him thinking that he was on our side, but he was not.
She kind of stops. Hold them for a moment. Okay. Just outside, once they go in, like DeVero is basically standing guard outside the door. The other two basically sit down, offer you a chair.
Cool.
A
See,
few moments later, like a maid comes up, brings a little bit of food,
Oh, you get
and
food.
some beverages.
I like these people. What kind
Glad
of
my
food?
brain somehow filed this in a place that I could access
I
it,
have
because I would
no-
be really fucked
I
if
mean,
I
they
didn't
can
remember
question
anything.
Artemis. She ain't got a damn
She's
clue
no
what's
idea.
going on.
No, like I forget exactly how Joffrey died, but I'm bullshitting my way through this scenario.
I want to say poison, but I
No,
definitely
he went
thinking
down
of-
and then he got healed and then he went down again, but I forget the exact scenario.
And then you kept hitting him until he stayed down.
I correctly did. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I did. Did you like my backpedal of I don't know the fate of the guy that was your son because he turned into an evil son of a bitch
Very well, nicely done.
when I was
nicely
caught in the
done.
lie?
I am
She
in
meant
the
that-
process of lighting 1,000,000 candles. If
Woohoo!
I get them lit, Vessa wants to take a few moments to light them,
Okay.
to blow them out.
Ask
I hope
Lily to
everyone
light
likes chocolate and wax.
Two of my favorite things.
burning hands.
Yeah, I wish I
she
had burning hands.
Yeah, that'll be
This is like-
soon.
But she basically comes out, she like pops the door open, she says, DeVero, would you come here? He slides in. She said,
Oh, but
comes
we were
back to you,
just
she said-
about to toast our cucumber water.
So she said, please tell the captain about what you said about the spire.
The Spire was... Well, we had 2 awesome experiences at the Spire, actually. There was the evil priestess that had your son under his control, and there was also a guy by the name of... I forget. The dude that hovered me off the edge of the tower and tried to kidnap me the first time.
Yeah.
And then also Joffrey and...
Hey, you want to blow this bad boy out?
I will!
Happy birthday to
Good
you.
old acquaintance
All right.
be forgotten.
All right, everybody. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jessa. Happy birthday to you. Now let's all watch Druvessa blow.
Emphysema check.
Woo! Good job.
She's good.
Good blow job.
Pulled back her hair and blew them all.
I did it! You gotta get the hair back! You gotta be ready
26 at
for it.
once.
27.
Oh.
There was one to grow on.
Oh, good. Ah.
So there was an evil cult at the Spire, is what you were telling me?
Yeah, we went there and we were actually trying to help them, if I remember correctly. We killed a manticore that was plaguing nearby villages, and while we were out doing that, they decided to set a trap for us, tried to kidnap me, tried to kill everyone else. It really was a shit show.
Best
Technical
described
term.
shit show.
It's an adventuring.
So basically what I'm trying to say is that both times we encountered these people, we attempted to work with them thinking they were good guys and were double-crossed.
What she said. No, I'm not there. Nobody's there, right? That she's all by herself.
Yep.
Okay. At this point,
Tomas.
she's now a combination of confused and angry.
Well, that's a step
I
forward.
feel you.
She was
Um,
just angry a few moments ago.
True.
he is deep in thought.
Deep thought.
Yes.
He
Is
said,
there a utensil?
Oh yeah, well, the utensils are here.
Yeah,
The utensil?
I got one.
Oh,
I'm good.
Tom.
Thank you.
he pretty much turns her and he says,
Thank you for the cake.
I'm going to summon the
Thanks
truth
for
sayer.
thanks for being born, Jamie.
Okay.
Oh, great. We get the Reverend Mother from the Bene Gesserit.
Why didn't they just start with the truth? Whatever.
Right?
Truth sayer is very busy.
It's a really good thing that I figured out how to turn that lie into some semblance of the truth, and then everything since then has been the truth.
That's good.
Okay.
I
And he
thought
like,
this is
like he
amazing.
just pokes his nose out the window. You see,
So
he looks
good.
at one of the guards. He goes, "Bring Ardrick now."
Bring who?
Ardrict?
Ardrick.
I
Ardrick.
think we need one more plate.
Oh.
And one of the guys, he jumps and runs.
I think we also need one more. I think we also need 2 more forks.
Wait,
Oh, there's a plate.
I was gonna say, I just felt the edge of it.
Okay. We still need 2 more forks.
I actually have a fork.
Oh, okay.
You have to eat it with your face.
Anyone still need a fork then?
I'm good.
We're good.
Never mind, we've got a fork.
And you pretty much wait there in uncomfortable silence for a while.
Perfect.
Eventually, you see him come in. The guy returns with gentlemen in robes, pretty obviously cleric.
Okay.
Comes in. He's like, so what am I truth saying? And Devero points right at you and says, I need to know the truth, the whole truth
And nothing but the truth, so help me
us
God.
about what she's saying about the spire. He's like, okay.
Well, that's good. The spire
He
is
sits down and he says, now, This only works if you choose to allow it.
Are you going in my brain, sir?
A little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Good luck.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
I will make sure that I'm directly thinking about all of the shitty things that Joffrey did and hanging off that tower that one time.
Okay. Pretty much he casts some kind of spell you've never seen before, and you feel a slight tingling in your brain,
Ooh,
and
tickles.
you completely lose your ability to lie.
Oh shit.
He cast Zone of Truth!
Oh my god! It's happening. It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. It's happening. Anyway.
And then
Holy shit, I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, my heart is beating. That's Tommy,
It's
you
an
just
Adventure
made my
Zone thing,
day.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's like, oh, okay.
First sign of Zone of Truth, and out they come with the vapors.
My brain feels tingly.
and then they interrogate you, and
Everything I've said is
Yeah.
true.
yeah, and they pretty much work every detail out.
Shit, so
But-
they're gonna find out that I actually did kill Joffrey.
Yeah,
But he was a bad guy already, and I mentioned that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they kind of follow the whole trail.
Cool.
When they're done, he has gone from concerned to he looks flat out worried about something.
The priest cleric.
No, the Devera.
Oh.
Whereas the woman who, by this point, you got her name is Katerina.
That's Joffrey's mother.
Yes, yes, Katerina Hayden.
Didn't we meet her before?
No,
I was gonna say that name sounds really
We
familiar.
met the dad, I believe.
Oh, that was it. Okay. So what's happening?
Oh, I want to try to make her even a little bit less mad at me by returning his ring to her that I have. And saying, sorry, this is what was left of him. He was too far gone for us to save.
she kind of looks at the ring for a second, and then her hand clenches around it.
If she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
And she's kind of like, she says, I have much I need to consider. And then she just turns on her heels and walks out of the room.
Okay.
The 2 guards walk out with her. Devero looks at you and says, come fly.
Okay.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Do I want to go fly on a giant griffin with a sexy night guard? Yes, I do.
On a
Not just a
submarine,
second-
on a
hey,
griffin, there
not
is
just
nowhere Drivessa is
Not just
turned
a
on.
not
Mild
just a
like
sexy
that.
night guard. Remember, he's an officer and a gentleman.
He is.
Make sure that griffin's labeled with the proper right shit.
And this end no.
Too soon.
Yeah.
As you laugh.
Too real.
And as he walks out, he points his you and he's like, you bring her, you take the priest home. And you notice the one who was working with you prior, he sent you to the other guy. So he switched them.
Interesting. He don't like you.
I don't like him anyway.
Okay. And he brings you out. A little more polite this time.
Thank you, sir.
They take off, and almost immediately he angles off. The one you're on follows. The other one heads in a different direction.
Taking the priest home.
Yeah. And pretty much once that one's like kind of far away, he brings his bird to a hover. Says, that spire is the home of the Feathergale Knights.
Yeah.
Several of my men are members of that order.
Bro, they were not nice to us. At all.
Says, I am aware. I heard your testimony. But I am now caught in quite a dilemma. Okay. Every one of them is a child of a noble house.
We killed them?
Whoops. No, we didn't.
You killed some feather gals.
We killed some of them.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
all
you
of
killed
them.
a fair number of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We killed the
I mean
dude,
you,
the
'cause
head
I wasn't
dude.
there that day, but knowing you guys, it's wonderfully
I didn't kill
thing
a
is, it's
goddamn
still
one of
burning.
them because I was hovering off the edge of that tower the whole time, and neither did Malcolm because Malcolm was running, looking through all the windows to figure out which one was the closest to pull me back into the building.
Hi.
So it was not us.
I
So
didn't
that
think.
left.
Yeah, you know what accessory before the fact for murder is?
Yeah, I know. Just,
Alright.
Okay. So,
Were you here when we did that?
I don't think you were with
Artemis,
us
I
yet.
don't think you were with us then.
No, I don't think I was with
No,
you yet. I
I
remember
didn't-
hearing
no.
about it.
Pixie was there.
he said, based on what you have said and what little I know of you and your friend, I suspect you are better at sneaking than I or my men are. More to the point, I don't know who's compromised me right now. I had to send that one away. I had to send that one away because he's Feathergale.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I know. Ah, there he is. Thoril Moroska was the guy that tried to kidnap me and hovered me off the tower. He's definitely dead.
He did.
And the only other one that I have specifically named is Colonel Ellendorf, and all I have written about him is crazy and useless. So,
So he did too.
so he's probably dead too.
No, he's not.
No, was that not the same thing? Okay,
No,
he's
the
written
colonel-
right
no,
after,
the
so I
colonel-
thought maybe
no,
he
the col-
was.
No, the colonel is in Waterdeep. He's the crazy person who
Ah.
suddenly spoke to you.
Ah, okay, yeah, you're right. He's closer to Waterdeep than he is to Commander.
Yeah, it's Ellerson.
Ellerson. Ellendorf. I don't know what I was doing this day.
So, I have a small proposition for you.
What, here in the back of a griffin?
I'm small. She doesn't want to be part of small.
Because I'll bring you into the guard tower. If you and your friend can sneak away for a few moments and maybe find me tangible evidence of what you testified to. They're religious, they should have tracts or books of some sort. You can locate that for me. I can eliminate them from my ranks.
You want me to go to the spire and find something for you and bring it back?
No, not up to the spire. Amongst my people.
Oh, you want me to find propaganda amongst your dudes' bunks?
Correct.
That makes sense. I can do that.
Now Gervais is going to the soldiers.
Absolutely go to
Bunkhouse.
the soldiers' barracks and find some dirt on them. 100%.
Okay.
Or create
Yeah.
some dirt on them.
Yeah. So he pretty much goes back to what you know to be the main tower for the guards. They pretty much have pads on top for where several griffins are stable.
That's cute. I like that.
And pretty much he brings the two of you into a room. Says, "We'll be back," and you can tell he's saying this for the benefit of whatever soldiers are around. It's like, I just have to handle some paperwork, and we'll be back for you in about half an hour.
We'll be back for you. Yeah.
Closes the door.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You coming or you staying?
I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
not leaving you.
this poses an issue because I can make myself invisible, but I can't make you invisible.
I also cannot make me invisible.
That's what
Should I
thought.
stay then?
Do you have message?
Sorry, what?
Do you have message?
What is that? A
It's
spell?
it's a.
No.
Okay. I was gonna say you could like tell me if someone's coming.
No.
I think this is probably going to be easier if I just do this by myself, honestly, because I think I'll be able to get in and out pretty quickly. Maybe make a ruckus in here
I got
if
prestidigitation.
something, yeah, like if something happens, just be like, oops, accidentally set off my wand belt or something, and then I'll know shit's going down.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go invisible, and I'm gonna go look for stuff.
All right. Give me a stealth check with advantage, just on principle.
Oh, we're back, baby.
25.
We're back.
Yeah. You easily sneak out on them. Find your way to the room. And he basically told you one that he kind of knows is one of the leaders of the feather gills. It's like, anyone will have it, that would have been the one. So you follow his directions, you easily find the room. You sneak in. Be an investigation.
Ugh, 9.
Okay. It takes you a little while, and it's not neat. Somebody coming in here might know that
Someone messed with their shit.
someone messed with their. But eventually, pretty much under the floor, you find a small hidden panel opening up. There are books in there, and you look through them, and yeah, it's the whole
Alright.
thing. And pretty much as you stand up and turn to go, there's two guys standing in the door. One of them is looking right where you are.
Dimension door. Back to where she is.
With that looks.
With. Because if he's coming back, if it's taken me a little bit, he should be coming back, and I should be able to give them to him before they show up, and he can protect me, is my plan.
But they're not there.
Hmm?
Who are you giving?
The captain guy said he'd be back in a half an hour.
Yeah, but he's not here right now.
I know, but they don't know exactly where I've dimension doored myself to, and he said it took me a little bit to find this, so I'm hoping the end of the half hour is coming up, and he'll be back before they find me. That's what I'm banking on.
Okay.
I don't want to attack them and kill them in the middle of the guard barracks. I'd rather bamf out.
Oh, well, yeah.
So that's my plan.
Okay. Yeah, you can bamf back to her, no problem.
They probably know where I am, but I'm hoping that he gets back before, or that they find him on the way or something, and he can just...
Is there a lock on the room where she is?
It locks from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oddly enough, you'd be surprised how little a barrier that actually is.
Yeah, this is the room for lock where if they need to lock somebody in, they can't. They didn't, obviously.
There's no way I could use Mage Hand to lock the door from the other side and just give them another minute or so that they would need to take to get in here.
Give me a lockpicks.
Is that just proficiency in Dex?
Yeah.
18.
Enough. Yeah, you're able to pop kind of turn the key and
Okay, because if they don't have the key, then it's going to take them longer to get in here, and that gives him more time to come back.
a few minutes later, yeah, you
Don't do anything.
a little bit of cursing. The door clicks open, throws open. Now there's about 5 of them. And
Do your water bubble. 5 of them, you say?
How many can you get?
Are
in
they
there?
regular size?
they're all human.
Are they regular
Okay,
size? That's
hold
a
on.
leading
This is
question.
you, bud. You have more like trapping people. I'm gonna hurt them if I do something. I just want to hold them until he
I need
gets
to
here.
look
I
it
don't
up.
want to
Sorry,
kill
I don't
his
have
dudes.
my cards.
No,
in my
I know.
car.
I want to let him deal with his dudes if I can help it.
And pretty much you and Pelix are. The bamfing would turn you back visible.
Correct.
Cast
Yeah.
the spell.
So
You
they
see-
can all see me now.
Yeah.
Now
He
it
kinda
only
looks.
it only lasts. Well, now hold on. Let me just.
He look. Yeah. He pretty much like the lead one looks at you, and you see the kind of a weird look of conversation. He's like, "We've heard of you."
Yep.
I bet you have. I'm quite awesome, and a lot of stories get told
I'm
about
glad that
me, so.
everyone's heard of her. I mean, all of that work I put in, it's paying off.
That's good songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
So, we were told you
I'm up for Grammy this year.
like Great Yancy Din told us to be wary of you. And
I know that name. I know that name.
That was their deity, their deity.
Right.
Am I sphering them?
You can. How many
Sorry.
people can you get in that?
5?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
if
well,
they start to do anything, they're talking right now.
If they do anything.
yeah, this is it. Well, I'm not going to make the mistake the others did and give you a chance. They all draw.
Okay.
Okay, what are you casting?
I gotta figure out. The website I used, well, it doesn't look like it exists anymore.
What's the name of the spell?
Watery sphere.
Oh, this is bad.
I got it.
Oh, it can 4, not 5. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll get the other one.
Okay.
Remember that you can attack non-lethally if you like.
Mhm.
So that he doesn't take a minus on your penalty. And minus on your hit roll.
Oh yeah, no, this is a non-lethal spell.
No, I was telling you less of that because otherwise she's going to just gank the son of a bitch.
All right,
Not
your
that he
DC.
doesn't deserve the ganking, but
My DC. Oh my god, I have to remember how to
More
play.
dead bodies probably consulted.
Indeed.
But it's amazing
Oh,
how
that's on this
people
page.
really
16.
Okay.
just say,
If there's one thing this group does well, is leave a trail of bodies.
That's so we can.
You
that's
grab
like
all.
red
Yeah,
cards,
you
so
grab.
we can
You
find
grab
our
all
way
4
home.
of them. Pretty much get everyone but the leader.
Okay. Well, he's yours. I got these guys. Dressa.
I'm gonna try to color spray him and blind him.
Okay.
I don't remember how many I get for that.
He pretty much has to make a save.
Oh, it's 60-10, and it's if I hit his hit points,
Okay.
supposedly. $44.
He starts desperately flailing.
You really don't want to do that.
He appears to like kind of in anger. He's like, you thwarted my master, but not enough. And he's like stumbling towards you, and you just see Devero just come walking right up behind him, and it's just
I didn't
boom,
hurt any of them.
grab, throw.
Perfect.
And
I
that's
still have my boys in a ball.
Yeah.
You do.
Got sploosh.
Yeah.
sploosh.
Yeah, let him go. Let him go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You let him go, and he just like he gives them one look, and they all just drop their swords, just like, oh
Here's
shit.
your books.
He's like, you've
If
rendered
that
great.
wasn't proof enough.
Yeah. He says, you've rendered great service to Waterdeep today. I thank you. I will discuss this with Lady Hayden. You should not be bothered again.
Thank you.
And he basically arranged transportation for you to get back to to headquarters.
Sounds good.
Okay. Team 2.
We did a good job.
Alright.
Didn't kill anyone.
Hopefully these will be just smooth errands and we can get back to what we're doing.
Smooth sailing from now on.
Right.
yeah, and if you believe that.
I talked my way out of a situation without Baldric. Let me just
That was good.
put that out there.
Yeah.
If she got through without killing anybody, I should surely be able to get
You
through without
should.
killing
Wait.
anybody.
Oh, that's right. It's you and me.
Yep. Have fun.
Everybody's
Okay.
dead.
Wait, now the map's coming
Yeah.
out. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, I need space in the center.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Stack plates going that way,
This,
maybe.
yeah. This has been what my kitchen counters have looked like for the
The-
last month. The counter, the
That's what counter
stovetop,
space is for.
Yeah.
the
do
cat's ass.
Oh, if you want,
Remember,
if you
can't
want one of
say
those, I can.
cat.
Wait, I don't believe you on that last one because there's no way you got a cat to sit still that long.
You can definitely play how many things can you stack on a cat before it wakes up.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, they jumped on it.
Okay. That makes sense.
So he
as
was
well.
trying to keep them out of the room so they couldn't jump on the bed.
You can't say counter attack without saying counter.
So you're working your way down the street. It's a small business
Making
district.
my way downtown. Walking fast.
So, sort of a little main road and little side streets.
Okay.
Brings
The
The
Paul
doors
by
are
Denmark.
the doors are entrances to whatever the local businesses
I
are.
thought those were.
Ain't no sound but the sound of their feet.
Sorry, we're not at Scare House.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh man, this makes me think of Lost.
Downtown.
Anyone here watched Lost? I didn't even realize that the song made me think of Lost until I just heard it again.
Okay.
Yep.
And then blanket. Witchcraft.
One thing you have noticed is that
Knives are much
whereas normally the
sharper
streets
there.
should be very much bustling and full of people, they seem to be very empty. There's a lot less activity than you're used to. In
But
the
there's
city.
some activity.
Yeah, the
And I
knives are
need
much
both of
sharper
you to
there.
give me a perception check.
Oh my god, I have to
Not
learn how to
you.
do that.
Not you.
Oh
Wherever
no.
you
It's just the
street,
two
Oh,
of
we're
them.
not there.
This
right
is
down
while
line.
this whole thing
Oh,
was
right.
happening.
We're not there. Okay.
I got a 10. I don't know
Okay.
if I add anything to that because I don't know what to add.
Are you proficient with perception?
Not particularly.
So
Yeah,
just
I
what
was-
of your wisdom
do that.
bonuses then?
Do you have wisdom?
I have a decent wisdom, yeah.
7.
Oh, the street continues.
It didn't skip a beat.
The players change,
The dice don't.
the dice don't.
Nope.
All right.
As all of a sudden,
Feast of fuck.
appearing from out of the shadows,
Clueless.
two figures,
Those are
all dressed in
assassins.
black,
Mm-hmm.
swords drawn. Roll initiative.
Well, this escalated quickly.
Something tells me we weren't supposed to split up and go do these things.
No, we probably were supposed to go to where we were told to go immediately, and not actually like.
Split up.
Well, we were all told to go different places.
I do remember that I have nothing to add to initiative, so what I roll for initiative is all I get.
And oh wait, I open up another document. And there's like their stats are in another document.
Yeah, I
This
never
isn't
got my
battle
thing,
music. I
Tom.
asked for battle music, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
When in doubt, Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
Also recommended Battle Mother. Any band with a couple of chicks with elven ears in it, gotta be a winner.
Tom, do you have the player's handbook?
I only have one, and I think Adam has it.
May I borrow the player's handbook? S'il vous plaît, so I can try to get some
Sorry,
idea of what I'm
zoned
doing.
out for a moment
That's
there.
alright.
Listen, last time out, did you level up? Or were
I
you just on the brink of?
am. What's the point What's the point threshold for level 9?
Oh,
60. No.
I was like
Wasn't it
64.
50 something?
I think at level 10. I'm level 9 right
I
now.
was going to say 64 is from 9 to 10.
Okay.
64,000 is from 9 to 10.
Okay, I'm at like 54 or something right now.
Okay.
So I think I had just leveled up to 9 like a couple
waiting for
sessions
04 to-
prior.
Yeah, because there were
True enough.
2 sessions
To start?
we lost.
Because that's what it seemed like it was leading into.
Because the thought occurred to me that you should have some chunky spell slots up in there.
I have
Okay.
I have
All
one.
right, Lilith, what's
I have
your
one
name?
level 5.
18.
I have 3 level 4.
Bravo, what is your initiative?
That's gonna be weird for a while.
11.
Okay.
It is. It's weird for me. It's my character and it's weird.
It's a little out of your range,
Can't
honey.
use the knife.
It's not. I just wasn't trying. I need warm-ups first.
Patrick Stewart is watching the
Hmm?
Excalibur. Patrick Stewart with margin in the middle hand.
So,
I don't believe it.
I'd just like to point out to any thugs that just stepped out to try to gank a 9th level monk and a 9th level fighter.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with your other hand?
You don't want to know. Fist of Fury.
I do have unarmed strike.
Hey,
Bless you.
I bet you do. What else are monks going to do through the cold winter months, right?
Heyo.
Here.
So, since you both missed your perception checks,
Okay.
you're both surprised by their appearance. However, Lilith, you've won initiative, so you shake off your surprise
Bless you.
before they can do anything.
Okay. Do I get to stab him with my sword?
No, you don't.
Not in the first round.
Ah.
It's never that easy. I was going to say how much trouble we're going to get into going for a license for a pig. I don't think I want to ask that.
I was gonna say, if it's escalating like this,
No problem. Just remember, who run garbage tank?
The good news is I now have 2 level 5 spells.
It will only take 1 to reduce Waterdeep to a pile of ashes if you do it right.
Okay.
And I
So-
have the insect plague.
The first one swings twice at Lilith.
Oh. Cast shield.
It's like an autonomous reflex.
Well, you don't even need to because your AC is
Okay.
22 and you did not roll that high.
Okay, I did not. My what is
well,
it? 22?
Well, actually, that was his first swing, and then his second swing.
Okay, I'll wait to see if they hit me. Then
Also
I'll cast
misses.
shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's all coming back
And
to me
then
now.
2 swings at Rava.
Shifty monk.
And Rava's hit twice.
No.
I'm guessing you got the AC when you saw my sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 16. So.
Yep.
Even if it was a little bit better than that, they still hit. The dice gods are otherwise with you.
The dice gods do not demand the same.
Total 14 damage.
Okay.
You chipped a nail.
He's not that beefy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That felt out.
Does 86 seem like too much for my armor
No.
class?
For armor class,
Yeah.
yes, 86.
No, my hit points.
Okay,
Yeah, that's about
that's
right.
That's what I meant, hit points. 86 for hit points. Yeah, I remember that.
AC 86. Oh, you've
Well,
turned into
shit.
a god.
Yeah, no, sorry. I don't remember what my AC is.
Surprise!
20. Is it 25? 22. Okay.
Alright. Then Rava shakes off his surprise, and Lilith, it is your turn.
All right. So I guess the guy who swung at me, and oh shit! Now what was I doing? Is it 2d8?
It's a
Well,
D20 to hit.
Oh, d20 to 8 hit with my sword, and then it's damage. Okay. 4.
Plus whatever your bonus is.
What would my bonus be for that?
Dex plus proficiency bonus.
No idea.
Strength plus.
Or, yeah, sorry.
I have a lot of strength. Can we just say I hit them?
No.
I don't know then. I can't.
This
I
is
have
bad.
no-
With a 4, I doubt you do. Your bonus
I
is
have-
probably like +7 or +8.
Do you have that sheet? Because I never got it, Tom.
Your 18 strength, which is a +4, and
Proficiency should be +4 too, right? So
what's that?
Proficiency should be +4 at
She's
level 8. Oh, so it might be still
So plus
3.
3. So plus, so you have +7, +1 for the sword itself, which is because it's magical. So +8,
12.
which will miss.
Okay. Then I get another one, right?
Right.
Okay.
13.
13.
That will also miss.
Oh no, throw away those dice.
I know, man, right? Where's my other
Yikes.
dice? There's that one.
Okay, then it's their turn. Two swings.
Doesn't he get a... No, he
No,
brought it
I
up.
broke.
All right, so for Lilith, 2 swings with the sword, which is pathetic, and then 2 swings with their fists,
Oh.
equally pathetic. So he's pretty much just bouncing off of you. And
What did we say my armor class was?
22.
22 and 18 strength.
Holy shit.
That doesn't affect your own class.
I know, I'm just trying to get the numbers in my
Okay.
head.
And then for Rava, missed with the swords. Will punch you once.
Okay.
Man, where did we get this monk? He
Monks
keeps
are
getting
us.
hit. Come on, dude.
Well, look at what he's wearing.
What was that
For
thing that
10
you can do
damage.
with your reaction, JJ? There's
Look,
something you can
look
do with
at,
your
look at
reaction.
what he's wearing. He's not even wearing any hair.
Oh, it's not a ranged attack. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rava took 10 points of punching damage.
Alright.
But it's now Rava's turn.
Woohoo!
He's got fundamentally he's wearing a karate gi and a shy smile.
Indeed.
Ugh.
Alright, so we'll start with.
Whack him with your stick.
Yep. We're gonna do a two-handed attack with the quarterstaff on the monk that's all up in my grill. Which was a D8. So that is going to be it's been so long. 9 to hit.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Jeez. Dice don't like me on this side.
And your second swing?
Oh dear, that connects.
Alright.
26.
That'll hit.
Woo.
And that will hit for 11.
11?
Mm-hmm. And then
You get a
my
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
unarmed
I'm gonna
strike.
use my unarmed
Yep.
strike.
Bonus action, use a key point and make 2 attacks.
Yes.
Well, I think he's allowed to make one attack. One armed strike is a bonus action anyway. He can spend a key to make 2. Was what I read when I was helping him build it last night.
That might be right. I'd have to look.
How often do you get key
You need
points
the-
back? Is it from long rest?
I believe
or
short
It's
rest.
hard. Or look at monk.
Here.
Let me see.
You know what you're looking for.
When you spend a key point, it is unavailable until you finish a short or long rest. You need at least 30 minutes of rest. Minimum of 30.
When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. And then key point, you can spend it to make 2 instead of 1.
Okay. So are you making 1, or are you spending a key point and making 2?
I'm just going to make. I'm going to spend the key point.
Okay. Roll your 2 attacks.
First one is going to be a 16.
16 hits.
Unarmed strike. What would
That's a
that be?
D6.
D6. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
And as
gonna
you go in level, that'll eventually go up.
Right.
5.
Okay.
And your second one?
Okay, second one is going to be a 15.
We'll miss.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So we know what they are.
Still though, whap whap.
Okay. Lilith.
Alright, I guess I will try to hit them again with my trusty sword.
Okay.
That's 18 plus 8,
That
26. Okay. So I think it was like 2d6 plus 7?
D8, because it's a long sword.
Okay, it's 2d8.
No, 1d8.
No, I thought it was 2d8s.
No, don't, no.
Not for a sword.
I have a great sword.
No, you have a long sword, otherwise you couldn't use your shield.
Okay.
Great swords are two-handed.
Oh, okay. What shield? I mean, you mean this shield?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. So 1d8 plus, and there's something like plus, I add 7 to something.
Yeah, it was 1d8 plus 7.
Okay. 10.
Okay. And your second swing?
18.
Will hit.
8 plus 7 is
15.
15.
You did not enjoy that.
Drop damn it time.
So he will attempt to retort. He swings twice with his sword. Or die. Miss with the sword. And he will miss with his fists. As for Rava, Rava is hit twice by their sword. And once by a fist.
Can you stop getting hit?
I know, right?
He does it so well.
Because you can't dodge anymore.
Yeah, even with the patient defense, you spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Yeah, so then you would have the next attack that you took
Yep.
in that round.
Alright. So you have nothing that affects the attacks, though?
No.
Take a total of 34 damage.
Ouchies.
Ooh,
Ooh. That knocked me out.
it did?
Yeah. That dropped real quick.
Are
Well,
you sure you're not Malcolm?
he's Malcolm in a different mask and
Spirit of
outfit.
Malcolm lives on.
Malcolm shaved his head and came back and said his name was something else.
I'm different now, I swear.
I came back with my immovable rod.
Okay.
Oh no.
Lilith.
Alright.
Yeah, we all learned a lesson about splitting the party.
Don't.
Thank you. There's even a song about that.
Okay. 12, 20, not natural.
Hits.
Okay. 12.
Okay.
14 plus 7 is 22. Yeah. 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember that my sword gets me more points than setting something on fire.
Yeah, but setting something on fire is so fun.
I know, I just want to turn around and fireball this guy.
Fire does less or burning hands does less damage, but you can hit multiple people with it. That's the only like good trade-off there.
Okay.
Oh, I really just want to kill the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can't really get both of them right now. They're on other sides of you.
Yeah.
So.
They will both be attacking you since your monkey's gone down.
Day 1, Rava. Day 1.
Battle 1. I'm working out the kinks. It's fine.
None of the swords will hit.
Got better.
Yeah, I got better.
But did you? You have to establish inter-character connections
3
for us
punches
to
are
give
go-
a shit if you die.
Looks like 3
Yeah.
punches are going to hit.
What do we think this is? What damage is that going to do to me?
You're not sure.
I don't know if I want to waste a shield on this.
I
With
would.
86 hit
If
points.
your ally just went down, nobody can get you up if you go down.
Okay, so shield, cast
Okay.
shield.
Your shield catches all 3. All right, your turn. Rava, make a death save.
What was it for the death save?
Just roll a d20.
How much did it take to take Rafa down?
18.
Okay, so you make the first one.
He had 57
Yeah, yeah.
points. How many hit points do you have?
Total 57.
Ow.
Yeah.
Got your ass thoroughly kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It shows what can happen.
Lilith, your turn again.
And
All right, I will try to
So much for
eviscerate them
so much for
again.
one fight. Next time, it's not.
Mhm.
16.
Hits.
Oh. 15.
Okay. Second swing.
15.
Misses.
Didn't the 16 just hit? But then,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now you know what the armor class is.
Yeah.
Okay, their turn. Again, strike 4 times with their blades. You are hit twice.
Cast shield.
Stops one of them.
How much damage then do I take from the one?
$15.
15. Okay.
Okay.
Kill them.
And at that point,
Oh no.
no.
Why is he retreating? Why are they retreating?
They're
Because
making room
things
for
always
something
get
bigger.
better.
Because the Balrog is about to come
Yeah.
out.
No, they're.
I haven't finished painting that yet. Think I'm kidding.
He's working on the Tarask, but it's not done yet.
But it's not so much they run; it's that they basically disappear in a shadow and then reappear in those 2 spots a second later, and then they both break and run in different directions.
All right.
That was just unnecessary. That was over the
Those are
top.
some of your creepazoidal shadow people.
Show off.
All right. So now what? We gotta.
And a few seconds later, a couple of town guard come running around the corner.
Oh, that's why.
Like, what's going on here?
We were attacked by these 2 ninja dudes, and my friend here is about 2/3 unconscious.
Yeah, one of them.
Edgar.
Yeah, one of them starts quickly bandaging you so you
Yeah.
stabilize.
That's nice.
Now we are trying to go get our weapons licenses.
It's like,
Can you help us do that?
oh, we'll be happy to escort you to the office.
Okay.
Where
Why
were they
do-
5 minutes ago?
Yeah, I know, right?
not convenient enough for the story placement yet. It only took me getting knocked out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Lessons.
Well, you're
for learning.
stabilized.
Tom was like, I don't want to kill him already.
Yeah. Day one.
Let's have the city guard show up.
No, there were definite reasons for why they did what they did.
Okay. So we get there. Is this what happens?
Yep.
And then we get our licenses.
Yep, the rest of it goes smoothly. They pretty much look you up in the records and are like, "Yep," like they don't know why that wasn't one waiting for you.
Okay. And does Rava get one too?
Yeah, and pretty much you vouch for them, and they.
All right.
Hello.
Now, do we have? Is there anywhere we can get some healing for him?
Like, well,
Because he's not really much good to me if he doesn't have any hit points.
Hey, you know, he can still dance. He's a charming companion.
Yeah.
I hear he's good in bed.
and their basic comment to you is, I would just try to get home quickly and let them rest it off.
Okay. Where is our home here? Do we have
Yeah,
a?
yeah. I mean, you have, basically, you all have in a small apartment at the headquarters
Okay.
of the Raven Door because you were
Okay.
apprentices.
So can we get back to
Yeah.
Ravendor
And you
without?
get back there without further incident.
Okay. And then we let Rava get some sleep.
All right, and our third team. So you guys are working your way along. I'm assuming you have Orna with you since.
Yes. Because we perambulate to peruse the papers for porcine piloting.
Yes.
Oh,
That was good.
No.
Nice alliteration.
Yeah. He's a functional illiterate. You're working your way along. Everything's going normal. You notice the same thing, that it seems to be pretty quiet. There's not a lot of people out.
This
compared
is
to what you're
normal
used
for
to.
us.
no, this is not normal for this part of town.
No, but it's normal for us.
That people disappear and run and hide when we're walking through town, or you're
Okay.
walking through town.
I didn't find any matching places.
Oh, shut up.
Steve walks warily down the street.
Okay, but as you're working your way along, all of a sudden you hear a whole lot of noise. More specifically, you hear a lot of screaming.
We gotta head
They
Um,
barely know we're here yet.
Both of you give me a perception.
Oh, that's-
25.
Okay.
I have feet. I perceive that I have feet.
Eyes are up here, big guy.
I'm perceiving trouble. Get in,
Well,
Mimsy.
you want to roll for Orna?
Yeah, I suppose I better.
Okay.
Oh, she also has feet, apparently.
All right. You hear yelling, screaming. With that roll, you realize those are the voices of halflings.
I gotta
Your
go.
people.
Let me sing you the song of my people.
Oh,
It sounds
no.
like this. Ow, 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 ow.
Okay.
It's the squeakiest version of Run to the Hills you've heard.
We represent the Lollipop Guild.
Oh God.
So pretty much it kind of there's a street and you
There's
run into a big sort of a
Stairs.
large area. And that thing has just emerged from it.
From the stairs. What is that thing?
You have no idea, but it has lots of
Tentacles.
teeth and lots of tentacles and
I hope you like tentacles.
Yeah.
seems to be attacking.
I'm quite fond of mine. Oh, sorry, tentacles. My bad.
Not testicles. That's
Yo, dog,
Baldrick's
what's your name? I'm
dick.
about to tentacle your dick.
Each of these dice represents a
Can you get that
halfling.
name so I can Put it in a tech porn I'm writing about.
Hold on, let me go to Twitter and find this poor son of a bitch that's gonna do this to me.
That happened to be in that area when the thing emerged.
Like, is it emerging from a sewer grate or
Yeah,
something?
it's literally exploded out of sewer grate,
Beautiful.
and it seems to basically be intent on attacking everything in sight.
And there are a few halflings there.
Yeah.
It's dice, okay.
Yeah, and like some of them are children and some of them are adults.
How can you tell?
So are the children quarterlings? Is that what they do?
That's what I was about to ask.
The worst.
Not entirely sure who's making the jokes, me or Lilith. Lilith's usually pretty quiet. It must be.
Lilith's not there, so it's
True.
gotta be you.
That's gotta be me. Good point.
Unless Lilith just has like some sixth sense that she needs to make a joke about.
Make a sarcastic
halfling.
remark. Yeah. Well, why wouldn't we?
But you don't know what you need to make a joke about.
Okay.
Unless you have that.
That's true.
Context is there.
Now this is that awkward moment where Baldric doesn't have the people that benefit from fairy fire.
But he might be able to shriek enough to get these little guys out of the way.
Okay. So it is initiative. So I need... Orna.
16.
I forgot Orna existed. She went with you guys?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is a good
It's like
place
the
for her.
fifth time we've mentioned her tonight, but that's fine, Jamie.
Baldric.
I keep
18.
forgetting her.
And Horthbog.
This is the opposite
17.
situation of the Ars Magica thing, where if you would just say something.
I'm
Okay.
literally trying to get you back for the Orna situation in Ars Magica.
All right, Baldric, you were first.
All right, I'm going to. I'm going to. Are we on the map?
Oh, you don't have them in that area, yeah.
And are there any other ways out of the square?
Yeah, I mean, there's pretty much ways out all the way around.
Okay.
You were about...
There's an Orna mini?
Yes.
Why wouldn't there be?
Yeah.
She's an essential NPC.
Where's
Jamie.
Baldric? I don't see.
Behind
In the back,
where
of
you think
course.
it's going to be.
No.
Leading the front charge? Hell no.
He's heard at the front rank and he'll have nothing to do with it.
Suddenly everyone stepped
Where the
forward.
hell did
Maybe
Orna
not
come
half
from?
of
Like,
us.
why have we had her all this time?
We rescued her from the dungeon.
We rescued more than just her from the dungeon.
But
Why
she's
has
the only
she
one-
stuck
she's the
around
only
like a
one that
bad
wanted to fight.
She's the
flu?
only one that actually had any fighting skill.
Okay.
I mean, if you wanted Morden to the baker so that we could have fresh croissants every morning,
I do.
well, you should have kept
I'm
him.
sick of
if
your
you liked him, you should have put a ring on him.
poison-laced pancakes. I had multiple rings. I could have. Is that what you do when you like something? You put a ring on it?
That's what I do. What do you do?
Can I put a ring on my ring?
Yeah.
Because I like it.
Usually I think
It's a ring of
like them,
recursion.
spacers.
Yo,
Yeah.
dog, I heard you like rings, so I put a ring on your ring.
So you can bling while you bling.
I hate all of you.
Bling and ride.
Yeah.
I put a
Okay.
tiara on that
So what-
one. That
so-
one counts,
so-
right?
There you are. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I'm going to yell at them to get the hell out of there,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast fairy fire on the critter,
Okay.
and then I'm going to yell for the watch.
Call the church. Call the police.
Okay.
Call the church.
What's your
911, what's your
DC?
emergency?
Lots. Momentito, por favor. 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just imagining Baldric running around going, wee woo, until the watch comes.
You woo?
I you, we woo. I woo,
Is
you
it wearing a
woo,
hat?
we all woo.
Not the same reference.
Yeah.
I thought
You're
he was going
That's
mixing
how-
That's the one
two.
that's fair.
That's how we know it's,
Refusing
yeah,
to-
that marks that it's very, that fairy fire on it.
Ah. I was just hoping you were pulling out a tiny hat to put on it.
We know
That one has a
it's-
halo.
Worst
I mean,
saint
we know
ever.
that Baldric's going to be casting fairy fire. 'Cause
True. Nah, you glow.
Okay, the civilians actually go next, and they are scattering.
Good.
Someone who's closer to that, just move them 5 boxes away, directly away from the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 spaces didn't seem like it would be that much, but then seeing it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's good that there.
All right, guys, I've cleared up your charge lane.
Yep. Horthvar.
Then it's gonna be flame strike on that ugly mofo.
Okay. Deck save.
It's yes, indeed.
Okay.
I'm just playing with the
I don't
pig.
even have to ask what your DC is. No way. He did not
Isn't
roll.
he cute with
Okay.
the wings?
Let's see.
My boyfriend's
so
kind of
that's,
clever sometimes.
4d6
I
of
like
fire
that they're
and 4d6 of
rubbery
radiant.
wings. And they can fly.
Is Thursday night the bats?
Thursday the 18th.
Oh, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
I want to go see bats.
I do too. I want to meet Bruce the man.
Wow. 41 damage.
Nice.
Ouchies.
Now this Thursday, I might be going to meet my friend that's been living across the
Four-
country
four
for the
dice,
last
radiant,
like
and
6
four dice.
years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That I've had a
Horthbeer
crush on for like
Horthbeer
8
burns
years,
some
and I know
creature.
he likes me
Aye.
back, and
Toasty.
I haven't seen him in forever, and he moved
Not enough
back,
to knock it
so
down.
Oh, he moved back?
Yeah.
Nice.
He moved back on
Okay,
Friday.
next is
So
Orna.
I'm like, when can I come see
Yeah, I
him?
screwed up.
He's like,
Woo-hoo.
How fast does she
hold
move?
on, I'll
It's
show
30.
him because, yeah.
Let's see.
Actually, double check her sheet. She might move faster than that.
I
She's a barbarian.
I'm so annoyed I didn't hear my character. She's just Ooh.
Yeah. Who has the player?
Really?
Who has the player's handbook? Double
Is he?
check that.
Wow. How old is he?
Same age as me.
Really?
Yeah.
Looks a little. He looks older. Looks a little mature. Nice.
Real cute.
Now, how do you know him?
I went to college with him.
Mm.
He was there for freshman year, and then he moved
Base
to
30?
Seattle and then Portland, and he's been gone ever since. But we kept
Her
in
base.
touch. But
No,
I
it is
wasn't
still.
single the entire time. So.
Yeah, it is still 30 because she has heavy
And
armor.
then I guess
Is there
he
a,
was
charge
living
rule
with
or
his
anything like that?
girlfriend there. And
Nope,
they
I mean,
broke
she can
up,
double
and
move,
they
but
ended
she
up
wouldn't-
having
but
to
she
live
doesn't get
together for
attacked.
like another 3 months after they broke up before he could move back. And he moved back, but he was like, "I'm really not telling anybody, I'm keeping it on down low, but I wanted you to know that I'm moving." He told me like 2 months ago. He moved back, so I'm like,
So where does he live?
Greensburg.
raging and ready to bludgeon, I reckon.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I love him.
Yes, you can certainly rage.
Yeah, so she can close the distance.
Rage early, rage often.
Rage hard!
So,
That was a
She could ready an action to attack if it gets close to her, basically.
What the hell?
My ex.
Your ex? Wow.
Which
Didn't
it's,
know
yeah,
that.
she's right in front of it.
'Cause I wasn't
It's
allowed
freaking
to
out,
say
so it
anything
charges
about it,
her.
and he had me brainwashed and manipulated into not saying anything about it. Yeah.
They just, is it emotional?
Got it
Or
down.
both?
It wasn't physical.
I don't know what it is, but in front
I
of
was
an
afraid it
enraged
would get to
barbarian
that
that
point
has
because
advantage
he
on
would
it,
do, like,
it's a
he
target.
punched a hole in our bedroom door when I was in
An
there one day
enraged
when he was mad.
barbarian with
He
a
would like
warhammer
throw
plus
his
2
pocket knife
warhammer.
at the wall and like stick it into the wall.
Well, make your roll. Remember that if you don't like it,
You
you
know,
can
he
roll a
would
second
like
time.
get violent around me, but it wasn't.
Try to
toward
bite once and
But I was like,
use
at
two of
any
his
point
tentacles
it
on
could
her.
be.
Yeah, but she's got the ready
Right.
to action, so she can one shot.
Yep.
Wow.
He basically told me that if I broke up with him, that nobody else would ever want to be with me. So I was either him or nothing, and to deal with
Well
it.
hit.
That
The
was
roll
Not
against
tell
us in
anybody
case you
about
crit.
it.
classic abuser. Yeah.
Nope.
Classic.
So like the final straw for me was he hired a hooker from Craigslist twice, and I found out about it, and it still took me another 6 months to break up with him because I was so brainwashed.
And that is 10, 12 damage.
Okay.
And when I found out about it, he told me that it was my job as his girlfriend to make him not want to cheat on me.
Okay. Now it will try to return the favor. Bites at
It
her.
wasn't his fault because I pushed him to do it.
That's gone.
Mm.
So yeah. Oh.
She is most definitely bitten.
Okay.
And swings with 2 tentacles.
All my friends said I should have told them to. Luckily, when we
Tentacles
broke up, he
mess.
was trying to stay friends with all
It's
of
like,
our friends.
what's the
too, and I
math?
was
No.
like, he still was like, don't tell people why we broke up. So
But the
that
bite
they
hit
think
really
badly
well.
of me. And so I didn't. And then I finally told all my friends, and they were like, nope. And everyone like removed him from everything.
Good.
That was nice. But, actually, yeah, I'm surprised this guy was moving back talked to me for as long as he did, because when I was in school and I was friends with him, my ex called him. He got
Bite
his number
does
out of my phone,
24
called him, and
damage.
told him to stop calling me.
Aaron?
Yeah.
And she
You
needs
gonna
to
call
give me
it
a
the damage?
constitution save.
No,
Oh.
but I went to college and he felt threatened, and so he got his number out of my phone and called him and told him not to be friends with me.
Ah.
Luckily, he did not listen.
While raging, resistant to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning.
Right, so half damage.
Okay.
I know.
Tom and
Still has
Adam.
to make the save though.
I caught him
Okay.
texting us closer. It was a week after we moved in together.
So
and we
I'll
lived together
just
for 2
adjust
years.
that number.
I know.
Not looking quite so fearfully
I'm
mangled.
glad you are.
I caught him texting a 14-year-old girl at one point.
Okay, and that is
You had
19.
everything was
I
cool.
caught him texting
Okay.
one of his exes and
No
telling
further
her that
effects.
he would offer her
Woo!
boyfriend money
I will
and
take
drugs
that.
for him to let her sleep with him.
More to the point, she will.
Alright,
That
and now
all
we're
of
back
this
to
happened
Baldric.
over the course of the 7 years that we were together.
Alright, I'm going to viciously mock it. So it needs to make a will save of 16.
Do you ever read a clickhole
Your mother
article
smelled
title
like
and
roses.
like I don't need to
Yep.
click on the article.
Mm-mm.
The-
What is it?
It's 5 times Gandalf tried to cheer up a despondent Frodo Baggins with stories from Warped Tour.
What?
I want to
Beautiful.
work for
You made it
clickhole
say
so
it.
bad.
Wow. Okay.
Sometimes I roll well.
Well, defecation occurs.
Okay. At this point, the civilians are pretty much going to get cleared.
Okay.
Excellent.
Fourth
I'll
by.
I'll show you the thing.
Okay. Then I shall attempt to read my tiny handwriting and say,
If I can find it. This is the guy that moved back, and he sent this to me like
ooh, that's
almost a year ago, actually, when I was still with Aaron. So we'll see what happens.
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
But he's a theater kid. He
Then
makes little short movies.
any creature in
He does a lot of.
Okay.
He makes like oddities
I'd
and stuff.
like
Like he
to
made
cast
a
Guardian
lot
of
this
Faith.
stuff.
Okay.
So he's, like, super
as
cool.
close to
Oh
the
my god, can you imagine the two
beastie as I can.
And also what our house would look like if we started living together. Because Aaron
So
was
we
always
move
like,
him closer to the
"You
beastie.
weird, weird shit in your costume room.
Where's he need to go?
Blah, 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 I'm decorating with it." I'm like,
Who's
"Okay,
going where?
whatever." He made me keep like my altar stuff like in the corner of my costume room.
just
Wouldn't
up
let
2
me put it,
squares
like, in the
behind
living room or the
Norman,
bedroom.
please. There, yeah.
Meanwhile, it
Yeah.
would be like a centerpiece with his too. Because he'd be like, "Oh, that's cool."
And
And Baldric is still very far in the back.
I'm trying not to like
Very
plan our
sensible.
life together
Yes.
But
immediately,
Guardian of
but it's
Faith
really
is-
hard.
Yeah.
um, put a
I'm hoping I do get to see him,
A
but I
spectral
told him that it was
guardian
either
right
Thursday
by-
or the next time. The next day I was available was the
Yeah,
19th,
Steve.
and he sent back several crying emojis at the thought of waiting until the 19th, and then told me that he would change his plans on
the
Thursday.
first time it moves
So
to a
I'm
space
like waiting
within
for
10
a
feet of the
100%
Guardian
okay.
for the first
but-
time on turn
you
has
deserve.
succeeded.
Even if-
I'm
in a
trying not to get my
dexterity
hopes up.
saving
I'm
throw.
really, really,
If
really
it fails,
trying.
it takes 20 radiant damage.
I really like him.
You deserve to defeat well.
Yeah, because my last date went really
You pretty much just drop
well.
the guardian on
The
top
date
of it.
itself went really well,
Yep.
but post date did not go well because I don't think he was trying to be a jerk on purpose, but struck out 2 for 2 on Stairhouse League so far. Let's just put it that way.
Who'd you go out with?
Okay,
Levi from the basement.
next is Orna.
Levi from the
Yeah.
basement. Yeah.
Another swing
Uh,
with the
we-
hammer.
Well, the
Yeah.
first one was the maid problem.
Oh,
that I
that
was
is
talking about.
Okay.
But I went out with Levi, and we went out to the bar. He bought me a couple of drinks, and then
18.
I went back to his
Hit.
place and was there until 10 in the morning.
Okay.
And I thought it was like went really well. And then he was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm emotionally unavailable because I'm still in love with my ex, and we're
That's
probably
11
gonna get back
damage.
together." And I was
11?
like, "Oh, okay, thanks for that."
Alright, your
Yikes.
second swing?
So you have you overheard that, didn't you? So yeah, I just should stay
24.
away from.
Men?
Yeah. But I was gonna say guys from Scarehouse.
Well, also.
What?
24.
Hit.
Hello.
I told you what happened. Did I? I told
Levi?
Kelsey.
With Levi.
13
Oh, no, you
damage.
didn't tell me.
I did not.
Okay, it's looking hurt.
I was specifically like, hey, don't want this to just be a
But now it's
hookup.
turn.
And he was like, no, totally, me too. And then after the fact was like, by the way, I'm super emotionally unavailable because I'm still in love with my ex. And then was like, oh, hey, we're getting back together. So it was great. And then he's like, but I don't want you to hate me or stop talking to me. And I'm like,
Too late.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
He needs to get broken in the basement.
enjoy your extremely vanilla sex life. Sorry.
Alright.
'Cause that's
And
what
it's
that's part
Preacher
of what he
again.
was mad about. He was like, oh, I'm gonna go back to it being boring.
Well, again,
and I
try
was
to,
like, well,
try to
then
deal
too
with this
bad.
Orna issue in front of it.
Think.
Now, is it movement that triggers your guardians?
Vanilla.
Yes.
They're good-looking guys.
It's the
So
first
they
time it
tend
moves within
to be
10
vanilla.
feet
Oh,
of.
he's not.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Oh,
So it's not moving.
It's not moving,
He's
so
not.
The best sex I've ever had, hands down.
it's just sitting there
Oh,
wailing.
wow.
And he wasn't like into like 3DS on those
Like-
things, but I like brought a couple of things over
Nope.
and he took to it like
Tentacles.
extremely well. And then was like, yeah, this is great, I really like this. And then he's like getting back together with his ex, and he's he basically said she wasn't doing any of that. So he's like, time to go back to
What's
blah,
Orna's
blah.
AC?
Yeah.
AC
Yeah.
is 20.
He's trying to hook up with this end.
Miss.
See,
Whip,
the
whip,
reason
whip.
I don't think he did it on purpose was because he was trying to make plans for
Alright,
with
Boulder.
me to like go to concerts
I
and stuff in
viciously
the
mocked
summer,
thee.
and I don't think he would have done that if he was planning on getting back together with her.
Mhm.
But
It
I
is not
guess
mocked.
they worked
Oh, man,
together
that's
at
how I
Lowe's or
stab
whatever,
at
and so he would like
The,
encounter her
um,
all the time, and I
The
guess
thing
they
has
started
more
talking
wisdom
again.
than I would have
and,
anticipated for something that lives in a
I
sewer.
was supposed to go and hang out with him again, and then he told me that he couldn't because he was having a friend coming from out of town. And then at the end of the weekend,
What
I
bar?
asked him like how things with his friend went and if he had a good weekend, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that friend never showed up. I ended up
Rained
spending the
out?
last 2 days with my ex, and I think we're getting back together." And I was like, "Okay."
I believe this it could be time to
I
Sacred
mean, hey,
Flame.
the one night was good though. Again.
Oh, you got some good times.
Cantrip time.
Really good. That's why I'm
Hey,
pissed
did you
about it.
dodge?
I wanted it again.
Nope.
And then I got caught up all night, which was great. And there were cats there. He has like
Apparently it
5
was wise
cats.
but clumsy.
And cats.
I know.
Oh my
And-
gosh.
His cat,
Is
his one
it
cat was
knowingly
pregnant, had
dodging
babies
or
2
just
hours after I left. in the
Attempting to
morning. I was
knowingly dodge.
pissed.
Tell.
He sent me a picture after because I went straight to work in the morning, which was
Let's see.
hilarious. Because I showed up at work like, guys, I'm really tired.
13 damage.
I guess
So
so.
I got like 3 hours of sleep.
I was
maybe.
just hoping it'd a regular bit and trigger the Guardian.
Oh, and the best part was he told his
Alright,
roommates to
Orna.
be home that night, and then his roommates got home in the
Um,
morning before I left, so I had to like walk with Shane past his roommates in the living room. Like, oh.
Might as well swing
It's really
again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's great.
Uh,
He lives in
19?
Greensburg
What's that?
too, so
19.
Yeah,
I
and
can't
remember, you
go
do have
on a date
advantage.
with this guy that moved back,
Yeah.
like in the bar that he always goes to.
Oh, yes, you most certainly
So-
can.
I
Yeah,
should.
19.
I actually should. He's so much of a regular at this bar, Levi is, that he has his own engraved glass,
Eight
beer
damage.
glass at the
Okay.
bar.
Mm-hmm.
Second
So I'm
swing.
like, should I take this other guy to
You like that bar?
It was the reason we went there to talk before we decided whether or not I was going to
Hits.
go back to his place was because it was
Eight
actually the bar I
damage.
used to go to when I went to school in Greensburg because I went to Seton Hill.
Oh,
So it was like bizarre to be back there because I don't.
It is
I
on its
haven't
last
been back
legs,
there
but it is
since
still on its
graduation,
legs,
basically.
on its feet.
So that's why we
Come
went
on,
there.
move a little bit.
But I didn't realize that he was a
Yeah,
regular
move a
because he
little
lives
bit.
like
Just
a couple blocks away from
Step
me.
back and
I
make
don't
it
know
comfortable.
exactly where this guy moved
Do you want
back.
to step
to,
back?
Hey, honor.
But
Well, it's or-
That
Yeah, I
honor's
was
just
just
used
mad about it, 'cause I was
raging,
he
attacking.
was trying to make plans with me to go to
So is that
concerts.
Orna
and
stepping
we were
back?
going to go to an
Mhm.
escape room, and he was going to take me to this sushi place. And so I don't think he
He's
was
gonna
doing
get
it
an
on
opportunity
purpose
swing.
because like he was trying to make
No, we
plans
got
with me.
opportunity
and
swings in this
like
system.
hey, if we're still talking in
It
June,
misses,
do you
but
want
it
to
got
go
an
to this
opportunity
concert
swing.
with me? So I don't think he like knew ahead of time
Looks
that
like
he was
the
going to
gods of the dice
hook up with me
are
once and then go back to his ex. But it doesn't make it any less shitty.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, then it moves forward.
So now
Which will
next
trigger
season
the
will be
triggers.
awkward
Guardians.
because like he still wants to be friends and because I'm a nice
And
person.
it fails
I
to
was
save
like,
and dies.
he's like, I don't want you to hate me. I'm like,
Zap!
I don't hate you, but then I like basically just stopped talking to him.
Come out, wherever you are, and see the hideous creature that crawled from the sewer.
And,
From
yeah,
the shitter it came
Did you
to
see-
the
yeah.
shitter it goes.
you see several halflings kind of poking around corners and looking. And once they're convinced it's not going to move anymore, they all start coming out to look,
Hey, you killed it!
see what happens. And
Woohoo!
they're all, thank you so much.
Let me guess. This is where we live, so this is where the Twiceland guards never come.
But I mean, they come sometimes, but it just came out of nowhere. We were just standing there, and the grape just flew off, and out it came.
Sewers.
And a few moments, and then a few moments later, a couple of guards finally do show up, and
Wait till the party is over.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Well, I'm going to make sure that they all know who we are, and especially who I am.
well, yeah, and after a while, like one of them kind of tell the one who's the sort of leader of the folks in this area kind of steps forward and she's like, I want to thank you so much for protecting us from that thing. We're having a celebration tonight. We don't have a lot in the way of money, but we can feed you well and you will be entertained if you'd like to join us.
Possibly. It depends on how long I have to spend getting Porky here licensed.
He's like, yeah, he kind of looks over and he's like, he like kind of gives you a little advice on who to talk to. Apparently, this guy knows something. You know, he handles a lot of like the licensing around here, so he knows who to talk to.
Yeah, I know a guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy. Yeah.
I know a guy who knows flying pigs.
Yeah, you just did me a solid. Let me help you out. And do you follow his advice?
Yeah.
Smooth sailing. Like 5 minutes, and they're like signing off on a license for you.
Excellent.
Time
So
to party with
I
the
don't suppose the
Hopkins.
guy like turns his back and gives me access to any blank license forms for anything.
No,
Not that big of a solid.
No, I mean the
Sort of
guy at the,
semi-solid. It's
Yeah.
a plausible state.
they have the rack of stuff. And he takes one out of the rack and brings it forward.
Yeah.
He stamps. And all that.
So your
We're
pig
worth
is
checking,
licensed.
you know.
But you do have a valid license now.
Where'd you put the pig?
Chance
Licensed to bard.
Chance to
Licensed
party
pig.
with the halflings. Like, party like
The
it's
rest of your
999.
time is uneventful as you are able to.
Hey guys, I scored us some food in the good part of town.
As you are able to make it home without further incident.
Excellent.
And as all of you have arrived back at Ravendor Manor, that's where we will call it an evening.
I didn't get
And
arrested!
I don't even
We
get the
didn't
food.
kill anyone.
You
No!
killed someone!
Yay!
You
They
killed
only got
the,
knocked
you
out
killed
once.
without us.
I didn't get to kill anybody. We didn't get to kill anybody. I didn't set fire to anything.
Wow, who even are we?
You could start a fire in the fireplace.
Next
There
week,
was-
we all confront our,
There you go.
our identity crises.
There was only one.
Yeah,
a
I
body counted
purposely
one,
told
and he
you not to
found
kill
the
those
bald
guys.
spot.
Weird.
You said don't kill them. You
I
were-
did.
I was
because
really
do-
ready. I was ready to
Listen.
pull out the lightning bolt.
I know, but I really felt strongly that letting him deal with his own
I
dudes
think
was
I'm
the way
really
to
going to
go.
learn to like Flame Strike. And possibly, was it Insect Swarm?
That was always good.
That looks like that could be a phenomenal little...
Alright,
Yeah.
everybody gets 1,000 XP.
Oh, I forgot XP was a thing.
Oh, and then I can go to
Five-
9 then, I
Yep,
guess.
and 500 for Orna.
And I have to go find my character sheet. So good.
Boo, boo, boo.
So we got to play the battle maps a little bit today.
I like it.
To play the what?
The battle maps. The-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We start getting some more combat encounters. Those will start getting built out a little bit more.
Yeah, I like those. They're really good.
It lets you see the ass, where the ass kicking is coming from.
And it prevents me having to draw little combat maps. So I know roughly where we are, which leaves me coming back thinking, what that triangle mean? Was that us or them this time?
When in doubt, triangle it out.
That is pretty slick.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Woo!
As long as everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Felt good to be great, and then knocked out, and then back again. Yay!
He gets knocked down.
Yeah, your
Yes,
first
good.
day.
He gets knocked down again.
You know, sometimes you gotta feel it out. You gotta, like,
So how did your guy end up joining us? I missed that part.
He was studying elements or something and heard that we
he'd
were
heard,
fighting
yeah,
things.
he had heard about the group chasing after the elementals,
Mm-hmm.
and since he's a monk of 4 elements, put it bluntly, he decided to seek everybody out to join in.
Okay.
Because the long story short is he feels that he has no purpose because his true purpose hasn't been needed in hundreds of years. So
What is your true purpose? Have you do you know that yet?
maintaining peace
Just so
among
you
all-
know,
his world,
due
but
to
then was able to.
I'm
find a way-
leaving town and then I have family stuff,
Into
so I'm
this
not going to be
world.
here the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Who?
We
that's
can't
two,
do
two
it.
days.
Marissa!
Make sure to take an extra slice of cake before you go.
To last me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You don't have to make it last you 2 weeks. You can eat it right now, but there's cake and it's...
You're not taking
So
Not
much
cake.
cake.
I will have a whole nother cake tomorrow, so I really should not take this
That was a
cake.
delicious
I was
cake.
gonna say leave it for whoever's
You know what,
here
Jamie? That
tomorrow
really
or
takes
whatever,
the
too.
cake.
You know what? You can go for 2 weeks.
Just had to make sure you wanted me gone.
Oh, I like the t-shirt. They're a little,
when you're stressed and dying. What is on the front?
It's a little clock with a
Oh,
sign.
jeez.
Time flies when you're stressed and dying.
I guess so.
I felt it was appropriate for a 26th birthday-ish week
There you
that I
go.
was starting.
Now, what's going on tomorrow that you were like, oh, this is happening on my birthday?
So, first of all, I have to go to the dentist,
Yes.
which is always
Oh, I was just there today.
regardless of it being your birthday or not.
excuse
Mhm.
me?